A great good evening to all the delegates and dignitaries over here and all my fellow partakers in this summit. I'm K. Soumya Priya and my co-moderator is Soundarya M. If I'm a final year graduating student from KSRM College of Engineering, Kadapa. I am super excited to be here and I feel honored inviting Mr. Aniket Shenoy to this summit. Joining us now, Mr. Aniket Shenoy is the founder and CXO of Sackar Foundation, India, an NGO with work area focused on education, health, environment, agriculture, women's, child's, sports, and old age, etc. He's a prominent leader and been in the leadership roles of various organizational units of IEEE. He's a founding member of Clean Kundapura Project, an NGO promoting awareness on plastic pollution and marine conservation. He has been invited as a resource person for a talk on Japan India Strategic Relationship in Science and Technology at Embassy of Japan, New Delhi. Now it's time to listen to the words of Mr. Aniket Shenoy. Now I hand over the stage to the Mr. Aniket Shenoy. Sir, please.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Soumya, for that brief introduction. Hello, everyone. So I hope you're doing great. Would like to interact with you guys on what it takes to be a go-getter today. So if you guys have any questions in between, just put your questions in the chat so that I can answer them at the end. So before I start, I would like to know what you guys think when the word comes a go-getter. So what do you guys think a person who is a go-getter? What are his qualities that you see in a go-getter? So I would like to hear from you so that we know that we all are on the same page. So let's start with that word, go-getter. So who is a go-getter? I would love to hear from you. So any definition, how you would like to define a go-getter? I guess everybody can have the access.
So someone who is very energetic, stick to his goal, determined to be successful, and able to deal with new or difficult situation in his life.
Yeah, it's something that's on the web. I want to know that isn't on the web. It's something that I want to know from you, what you feel. That definition is already on the web. So tell me something.
So let it be like that. So let it be like that. A person who remains attached to his goal, keen deal with his difficulties that come in the path towards his goal, and finally he has the enough guts to stand and let the path towards his goal by doing on its own.
Okay, so that's one way of defining a go-getter. So basically, the reason why I chose to speak to you guys about being a go-getter today, yes, so many definitions, so many words that I see there: zealful, passionate, flexible. True, all these are the qualities of a go-getter. So today, what is the need of the hour is you being a go-getter, because industry today, not only the industry, anywhere you go, people search for go-getters, because go-getters can bring a change. So people who bring change in industry or any other part is a go-getter. So I would like to share a few key things on how you can transform from a person that you are now. That is, if you are a go-getter, yeah, great. But if a person who wants to transition from being a quitter to a go-getter, so what is the path to be a go-getter? So I would like to begin telling persistence more than talent. I would like to stress on that. Persistence more than talent determines how far you go and where you end up. So persistence plays a vital role than the talent that you have. So success more than anything is an attitude you carry about yourself and your life. We all have confidences in us. We all have confidence. Sometimes we have it, sometimes we lose it, and sometimes we gain it again and again. It is very tempting to give up and claim defeat when we face failure. So the fear and frustration around failure is one of the most important reasons why we quit. So being a go-getter is something which will wax and wane throughout your career. So it is wise to view it as a virtue to be practiced rather than something to be mastered in a single decision. So the first key point that you guys need to know is to accept failures and to embrace it. We all fail in life, right? If I have to tell something that I have learned, that I have failed in multiple situations. For example, I was developing a prototype. So for a project on solar technology, the technology that I was using was in its very initial stage, and people used to make fun of it, and they used to tell that it will not work. It will not be useful for people. But I took it as a challenge. I embraced their views. I embraced that I have failed in certain things. I will stand up and achieve something. I remember a story which Dr. APJ used to tell us. It's a very famous story that APJ always tells. It's about a mission failure. It was 1979 when the satellite launch vehicle, the program was in progress, and he was the project director and mission director. The satellite was meant to be put in orbit. It was T minus 30 seconds, T minus 25 seconds. I'm trying to tell it in the same way as APJ used to tell us. So T minus 25 seconds, T minus 20 seconds, and T minus 5 seconds, and the computer put a hold. And it was his decision to take whether to launch it or stop the launch. So all the cameras, the world's focus was on APJ. And at that time, Professor Satish Dhawan was the chairman of ISRO. So what had happened that time was he consulted his experts, took a decision, and launched the satellite. Instead of putting the satellite into orbit, it put the satellite into Bay of Bengal. So there were a lot of questions raised on ISRO that why did you guys put crores of Indian rupees into the Bay of Bengal? So do you know what happened that time? Instead of APJ facing the failure and taking the blame for it, it was Professor Satish Dhawan who took up the failure. And he, at that time, he told the press that, yes, it is our failure, my friends. Today we have failed. I believe in our scientists, and next year we will succeed. And the very next year, the project succeeded and it put the satellite into orbit. And the next year, my friends, it was not Professor Satish Dhawan who went and gave the press meet. It was Professor APJ Abdul Kalam. It was Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam who took the meeting. What do we learn from this? So the whole team of ISRO had embraced the failure, took it as a challenge, and the next day, and the next year, the next day implies the next year, they succeeded. So there are three things that we learn from this. One is embrace failure. The second one is the leadership skill. So whenever there is some failure in the team, it is the leader who takes it up. And when there is success, he gives it to his team. So these two are the main qualities of being a leader or a go-getter today. You have to embrace failure. You have to lead a team and make the team feel accepted. That if I fail, I'm there to take it up. So you have to build that community where everyone needs to feel accepted, and the failure that you see there also, you shouldn't blame upon them. If you have failed, Yes, we have failed. It is not you have failed, we have failed today. So that's how it should be. And the very next thing which comes after success is to, appreciate the dues that you have paid to being successful. What are the dues? Mastering anything today takes hours and hours of repetition and practice. So I used to speak to my friend who is in the industry now. Uh, this is just a normal conversation that we had. So he used to work, he's a graphical designer basically. So what happened was there was a client which wanted who wanted to make a logo, a simple logo. Uh, he approached my friend and he asked for a logo. And when there is a certain price that's associated with it, right? When you design something, you work, some price is associated with it. Okay. So, that time, the price that my friend told, they felt it was more. He just asked for $1,000 that time. Okay. And they felt that design did not deserve that. So this is what my friend used to tell me, that anyone who is paying me, the reason being is because he made that design very fast. The morning he got the order and by evening he gave the design. So they felt there was no much work. He needs to be paid less. So my friend used to tell me that the money that you are paying me is not for the design that I make. The money that you are paying me is for the years that I have taken to master this art of making logos within half an hour or 1 hour. So you are paying for the hard work that I had back, that's behind me, that 2 years of constant work that I have done to master this. That is what is helping me to make these designs in half an hour or 1 hour. So what do we learn from this? So if you have to be a go-getter, there should be a very good backing of constant practice and repetition. So that's one thing that you need to put. When you put that, you have that confidence in you, which will make you outshine the crowd that you are with. So the other thing that you need to have is there should be no space for negativity. So what do you mean by negativity? Like you fail today, you feel, okay, I'm done with this, I cannot do it. Those are the negative thoughts that come in your mind. So that time you should feel, yes, I have failed today. Like how the ISRO team failed launching the satellite. What did they do? They accepted on the global stage, they accepted that they have failed. So you accept that you have failed and work on yourself, work on your skills. You will get those negative thoughts where you feel you will not be able to do uh, anything good, but have that perseverance in you, work towards your goal, and the time you succeed, that's the time when you can motivate others, telling your story that I had such thoughts, I have overcome them through all the work that I have done. I have overcome those thoughts, and today I'm confident enough to tell that I'm good at what I do. So that's the thing that needs to be there in a go-getter. And then is maximize your strengths. Everybody has certain weaknesses, certain weak points and strong points. So what you have to do is you have to not be a perfectionist. Don't be a perfectionist. Be a person who can do things perfectly. How do I define a perfectionist? Okay, so you do a task, you miss a comma or you miss a full stop. I know that matters too in a presentation, but if you be so perfect at what you do, you'll miss on certain things which which are necessary in that journey, which you need to enjoy, where you feel you for example, if I have to give my own example, I was an intern designing a website. So what had happened then was, by mistakenly, I had corrupted a file and the whole website was down. I had crashed the whole website. So what had happened then was, I was being too perfect at what I do, and being that perfect at things made me rearrange the files on the server, and the whole server crashed. So sometimes being more perfect is also bad. True confidence comes in having the humility to accept yourself for who you are, your flaws, and all things associated with it. Knowing you can trust yourself to work hard and to go the extra mile whenever necessary will help you strive for excellence with less pressure. If you come up short as a go-getter, you can trust your hard work will eventually get you to your goal. So always remember that. If you have failed today, there will be a time in the future, in the near future, where you'll succeed, because hard work always bears fruit. So then is to create a state of strong positive emotion that you need to have within you, that you need to have that zeal within you. You need to have that positive emotion of achieving something, that positive mindset that you need to have to make a difference in whatever academia or industry or any workplace that you are in. And the main characteristic of a go-getter is to be confident. So be confident with whatever you do. So what I feel is, what I have seen in various, I have traveled a lot, I've visited a lot of institutions, and I have seen, I have also seen project presentations. So there were certain people who literally did not have that work in them, but the presentation was fabulous. You should feel that, okay, yes, okay. So if yeah, what was I telling you? Yes, the confidence that they had that time during presentation, I felt, okay, if I have to give marks for their presentation, I would give full. But the thing is, whenever you go for some hackathons or something, even if you have worked really hard, if you don't know how to present your thoughts to the judge with that confidence, your work goes in vain. So have that confidence in you, and it is one of the key characteristics that you need to have for being a go-getter and not a quitter. Your body language. Your body language also plays a vital role on how you present yourself, is also more important. So this is what I've got to know from people who have been in the industry. They tell that you guys might have heard of a company called TCS, right? So TCS basically looks for professionals who are well groomed, who have good body language, who can communicate well, who can lead a team. More than your technical skills, yes, technical skills are important, but these skills too matter a lot. So you do not want to stare at someone down, but you want to make sure you're having enough contact to show some deep interest when you're talking to a person. Go-getters understand drawing people's attention means increased opportunities for you. So the time you get more of the people attention, the more is your chance to get opportunities. So build that confidence in you. Once you do that, you will outshine the crowd, I'm telling you. And the last 2 points that I have to tell is also very important. People generally don't touch upon this. When you see people who have been successful, they have gratitude. Always have gratitude in you. I have seen people who have been successful but don't have gratitude to what, the experiences that they had before. They do not showcase gratitude. So one of the best example for this, for practicing gratitude, is Ratan Tata. So whenever you see Ratan Tata go to any award function where there is an award given to the company, he accepts it with great humility and he tells, I am grateful that you have endowed this award on us. It is not me, it is the team that has done, and he names a few who have worked. That's the gratitude that you need to have. To be a go-getter, you must practice gratitude. Practicing gratitude is one of the most effective ways of regaining perspective after a painful setback. Committing to daily gratitude is even better. It is simple to do and a great way to attract solutions, opportunities, increase happiness in yourself, satisfaction in what you do, and abundance in your life. So it changes your vibe and puts you into a motivated mindset to achieve something more and to be thankful for it. Yes, I'll answer those questions at the end so that I don't break the flow. I hope that is okay. Yes. So the very last thing that I personally use for any any presentation that I have, or any interactions that I have, is to use humor. Always use humor in every conversation that you have. Why? Okay, I'll give you two scenarios where you have a very serious business discussion and the second discussion is filled with humor. So if all of us students, if we have to relate, imagine two classes with two professors. One class is dealt with full seriousness, covered only the topics, no other way of delivery, just seriousness there. And there is a second class where you learn the same topics but with a bit of humor. It's called cherry on top. Humor is actually, in any presentation, is the cherry on top. So why? Because if I have to select the classes, I will select the second class because it has humor and I can remember certain things. I can associate certain things that I learn in that class with the humor, the jokes that were made. So why do you have to be so serious when you learn? You don't have to be. So business is serious stuff. I agree, guys. To master being a go-getter, you must avoid living with a bad cause of seriosity. What is the point in working hard if you're too perfectionist to find that little joy, that fun and humor along the way, right? So go-getters understand the emotions are contagious and make sure to bring that positiveness, outgoing, uplift, light-hearted, joking vibe into every interaction they have. You must do the same. People prefer to do business with people who they can enjoy doing with, not people who feel that, okay, there's a meeting, I need to sit for another 1 hour with that person. Instead, if you are a joyful person, you make the other person happy, they'll be really happy to connect with you and do business with you. So to be a go-getter, you must know how to win people's heart with your personality. Having a positive and light-hearted sense of humor only puts you in a better mood, but it also increases the morale of all those around you. So this is what you have to learn. So these are the key points that I personally follow: having that gratitude, feeling that sense of, that openness to learn, embracing my failures, enhancing my strengths, working on my weaknesses, and then finally is to enjoy what I do. So today we all have the dream, we all have been listening to this, that India is a developing country. I have been listening to this since I was in my first standard. I guess all of you would have been listening to that. If not, all the professionals that are here, they would also have been listening to that from their childhood. India is a developing country. India is a developing country. So whenever I speak, I always have this thought in my mind that India will be a developed country if I can contribute to India's growth. How can we contribute to India's growth? My friends, it's very simple. Contribute to your nation by building communities. It is easy for you to be successful for a shorter run if you are going, it is easy. If you have to walk fast, go alone. But if you have to walk far, have a group with you. So build a community. I see this community. I feel that this community will also help India be a developed nation. The transition of India's landscape from being a developing country to a developed country will always be in the hands of the youth. That is us. So once we all have that mindset of making India a developed nation, it will be a reality. APJ used to tell this: dream, dream, dream. Dream of great dreamers will always be transcended. So have great dreams of, I always have great dreams of India being the world leader, the Vishwa Guru. I dream of India where there is healthcare available to everyone. So these are the dreams that were given to us by APJ in his book. APJ in real life used to follow all this and tell everyone who he meets that India needs to be a developed country. So with that, I would like to give the dream that I have received from APJ to all of you. Carry that dream with you and make India a developed nation. With that, I thank you all for your patient listening, and over to you.
Thank you, Aniket. That was nice. I think there were lots of points which were very, very clearly specific for students to follow as guidelines or thumb rules. Excellently worded. Thank you, Aniket. Moderators?
Thank you so much, ma'am. It was a pleasure speaking to all this evening. So I guess we can start with the questions. If somebody can read those questions, I can start answering them right away. If one of the moderator can read it from the chat.
The time is kind of exceeding, we'll just take one question, and that's from Mayuri. And meanwhile, if you could also put your LinkedIn URL
okay.
for others. Yeah. So Mayuri, your question, and then we will move on to the next.
Yes, ma'am. Hi, sir. I think you just answered my question of what personally you did to gain the self-confidence or the self-belief when you lost yourself in the tough times. That's what my exact question was.
That's great. The reason why I always keep the questions for the last is because sometimes I answer those questions in my presentation in the later part. So I don't take up questions in between because it breaks the flow sometimes. At the end, some of the questions that you have will automatically be answered when I speak. So I guess I answered that question. So if there is any other question for me, please go ahead.
Yeah, you showed your attitude expressing that, why you don't want to answer the question during the session.
I think students need your LinkedIn profile.
Oh, yeah. I'm just doing it. Basically, you'll not find anything on my LinkedIn profile because I just have hello world there. Though I have really good people connected with me, it's just nothing on my profile because people who connect to me basically know me. So this is my profile. So you can connect with me online.
There are a few comments for you.
Yes.
Shahida.
I'm humbled by this. Thank you so much. Thank you. It's a pleasure, sir. It's a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Iucee, moderators.
They are getting in.
A heartfelt thanks to Mr. Aniket Shenoy, founder and CXO of Saket Foundation, India, for accepting our invitation for the Student Summit 2022 and gracing the occasion. And we are very grateful that we had an opportunity to hear your thoughts, and this will surely encourage us in our future events. Thank you for your beautiful words, sir. We are glad to present a virtual memento for your insights, sir. Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much. That's beautiful. Thank you. I'm humbled again.
Thank you, sir. Now we would like to hand over the stage to Yukta and Bilal for the student chapter showcase.
Thank you, Soumya and Soundarya. Good evening, respected dignitaries and all my fellow buddies. I'm Yukta, your host, along with the co-host, Bilal. Welcoming you all for the session, and we are glad having you all here.
It is indeed a great pleasure to meet you all through this prestigious event. IUCEE is dedicated to improving the quality and global relevance of engineering education by collectively building an ecosystem for transforming engineering education in India with the assistance of engineering education experts and industries from around the world. This is effectively done by focusing on faculty development, student development, curriculum development, as well as improved teaching technologies and engineering education research. Here, they will be presenting their roles and activities being performed in the institution through IUCEE student chapter. The main objective of this session is to appreciate all the IUCEE student chapters and also address their difficulties for the smooth functioning of their chapter.
We request the student chapter presidents to share their chapter updates, activities, and difficulties that they have overcome. Also present the future plans of their chapter. At the end of each chapter, Sampada ma'am and Krishna sir will give incredible points, tips, and suggestions for achieving success and also for overcoming your difficulties. So now continuing to the presentation from our diverse chapters, I request my co-host Bilal to call upon the first presentation for the day.
Now I would like to welcome Rajaram Bapu Institute of Technology to give their student chapter presentation. The stage is all yours, guys.
Shubham, your audio is not clear. Maybe you can remove the headphone and try directly.
So there are a lot of presentations that has to be made. So everybody should be short and brief. Okay, make your point and
yeah,
and be
spend
clear.
5 minutes on the 3 slides that you have.
Right.
Hello.
Be ready with your audio before your turn comes in.
Yes, Shubham, now it's clear.
Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you,
Yes.
Shubham. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you have to, if you have a slides, then the moderator has to take out the slide.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
So first of all, good evening all. First of all, I warm welcome to all the participants in IOC Student Summit 2K22. I am here to present showcase our club chapter activities in 2022. Next slide, please. So I would like to introduce office bearers of IOC EWP RIT student chapter. First one, it's me, Shivam Katekar, working as an president of IOC EWP RIT. The next one is Ms. Sakshi Sirsagar, working as a vice president of IOC EWP RIT. She handles all the event and resource related activities at our chapters. Then third one is Mr. Saurabh Nale, is working as a head of membership at our chapter. He is in charge of student membership development committee. Then fourth one is Mr. Amar Shirsagar is working as an event manager of Iucee EWP RIT. Then last one is Mr. Gaurav Nalode working as a project manager of Iucee EWP RIT student chapter. The next one. So now it's time to introduce what works we have done till now. So first project is a smart solar water system. The main objective of our project is to reduce the wastage of water through the solar system and use that water for another purpose. We implemented the prototype of that model in a last month. We also presented that model into the Mindspark competition arranged by Iucee in a last month. We also got the first rank for that project in the Mindspark 2K22. Then our next project is entrepreneurship project. Bilal, please back the slide. Hello.
Yes, I'm getting your voice.
Your
Bilal,
previous slide. You want to talk about mud.
Okay, thank you. So our next project is entrepreneurship project. So we completed that project into the entrepreneurship program arranged by the Wadhwani Foundation. So our project name is called as our project name is MAD. So what is basically MAD? MAD is a web-based platform which helps to connect the local vendors with their customers. Our main objective of that project is to help to sustaining local vendors in today's digital world. So it's all about our projects. Next slide, please. So now I would like to tell you about our future plans in next upcoming months. So first one is the build the new faces of Iucee RIT. As we all know, most of the members at our chapter is from the last year. So we are planning to recruit the new members at our chapter and also hand over our responsibility to them. Then our next plan is to launching the next phases of project. As we build two projects till now, so we are going to implement that project at a next level. Then third one is we are planning to arrange different non-technical events as well as technical events too. I here mention one of them here: importance of 17 goals of sustainability development. Sustainability development is one of the criteria that Iucee offers. So we want to create the awareness related to that at our college campus. Then last one is launching a community of alumni. Sorry for your mistake, but we are going to launch a community for alumni of Iucee RIT at our college level. This plan is correlated with our first plan. Means most of the times what happens, a new team members are not familiar with how functionalities or how responsibilities works in at our chapters. So for that we are planning to launching the community which will always helps in advising the new members for maintaining the functionalities and all the workings of our chapters. So it's all about our future plans. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to present and showcase our club activities.
Okay, Shubham, I just want to find out how many students at RIT are actively involved with your current projects.
Sir, there are 10 members are currently active in projects. We are 4 members who are active in first projects, our smart solar water system, and another 4 members are actively participate in another projects named as MAD for the entrepreneurship program.
Okay, very good. So in the future, when you're talking about these future plans, as a leader, as a president of a chapter, try to enlarge the community, okay? Because you have so many students at RIT, right? So try to find projects where large numbers of students can get involved, okay? Think about creative projects, because some of these projects can only take 3 or 4 people, right? And then you'll continue to do that. Excellent job you're doing. But build a community that is going to be excited about various things, whether it's small projects or large projects. Try to figure out any ideas how you can do that.
Yes, sir. Yes, I do.
I think I like the idea of launching a community of alumni. That's really going to be exciting if you can focus on that and make it a success. Okay, thanks, yes, Shubham. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much, Rajaram Babu Institute of Technology of Engineering for such a great presentation. We would like to congratulate you on your progress by presenting you with a virtual award on behalf of the IUCEE team.
Thank you. Thank you, Bilal.
Now we have MIT Academy of Engineering. I invite them to give the student chapter presentation. The stage is yours, guys.
Good evening, ma'am. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, ma'am. Good evening, sir. Good evening, ma'am. Good evening, sir.
There is echo. Can someone?
Echo coming.
All others, please mute yourself while Prerna is speaking. Yes, Prerna, start.
Okay. A very good evening to everyone here, the participants, all the members, and
Little louder. Little, yeah.
Sampada. Yeah.
Louder.
A very good evening, everyone. And I feel immensely proud and very humble to present the activities of Iucee student chapter MIT OA. So, can you just change the slide? Yeah. So, Iucee is such a platform wherein students can grow, engineering students basically can grow their knowledge and be humbled to get the education and do the perspectives overall fields, wherein not only the technical perspective is involved, but also other things like the IUCE platform is providing them to be very innovative, to think in an innovative way and in such a way that the society gets some benefits out of it. Can you just change this slide? So recently, MIT EOE has had the recruitment process, and we have our faculty coordinator, Dr. Nilesh sir, and I have been selected as the new president of the student chapter at MIT EOE. I am Prerna Chavan. We have the members. We have a team of total 20 students involved in the chapter. All are actively getting participated in various activities that are conducted by us. We have the Vice President, Tanmay Thakur, Shreyasi Bhagwat as the Secretary. Please can you, Harsh Mishra as the Event Management Head, along with the other one. Vaishnavi Sharma and Dhananjay Thomre as the Communicator, and Jogdanda Megraj as the Social Media Head to just handle all the social media things. Can you please change the slide? Yeah. So these are the works that IUCEE MIT OE has already done. We have conducted various webinars by the reputed speakers. First webinar that we had conducted, that was on 26th November, that was regarding the placement activities in IT sector. That was by Manoj Kalatkar sir, which was conducted on an online platform. On 15th January, the same placement activity in IT sector was conducted by Dayananda Gule sir, which was again on MS Team platform. On 18th February, we had conducted a webinar on placements in mechanical sector by Pramod Dasturkar sir, who is the coordinator or the in charge of placements in MIT EOE itself, and that was too on the MS Team platform. Can you please change the slide? That was about the works done, previously work done that we have done. And now the future plans that we aim at are, we have planned some 3 basic events, wherein the first event we will be having is a college level event to make students aware about the interview rounds, such as HR interview rounds, which we are planning
Is it me who can't hear or?
All can't hear.
All, ma'am.
I can't hear either.
Sir, am I audible?
Yes, now you're back.
Yeah. Actually, I was joined from the laptop, so just sorry. Okay. The third event that we have planned is for a global event that allows students to showcase their talent, such as art, dance, sports. Like yesterday, we had some of the shows similar to this, and we are planning that we will have a panelist. We will have a different panelist judges for different activities held in there. Yeah. So that's about what we have planned till now and whatever we have done in the MITOE campus. Thank you everyone for making giving me that privilege to showcase
Thank you.
our test.
Thank you, Prerna. Very good, nice, good things that you've done in the past year. But I noticed that most of those were mainly just webinars. And these are good things. Nothing wrong with those. You have done a service to the students by providing webinars on various topics, which will be useful to them. But one of the things that we would like to see from Iucee side is for you to identify some specific problems that you could address. Do some specific projects which are interdisciplinary, real-world projects that you might come across in the on your campus or in the community nearby. And the reason for that, Prerna, is as a precedent, you should be able to understand the reason behind this is that when students work as teams and identify problems and then analyze the problems and then try to find different solutions for them and then make prototypes and demonstrate them, they learn all the important engineering skills that the world is looking for in terms of skills. Okay, so it's really the emphasis should, in addition, do all these things that you're doing, but also try to, as form a few teams that are looking around and saying, what are some of the problems on campus? What are some of the problems in community? And that part of it will give you the enormous amount of growth and improvement in your own leadership skills. So that's what we need to do, is to help several of you, and already you're a leader. So as a leader, you have to develop your skills, identify projects and implement them. Okay.
Yes, sir. Sure, we'll do that.
Okay. Yeah. These events are all okay. We had 1, 2, and 3, but I think there should be projects that should be there. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sure.
Yeah. And I'll just like to add one question, and it is not just for your chapter. It's a common question for all the chapters who are present here. We need to be able to strategize the way we do our projects and our courses and the webinars and the events. And we need to have a very clear, at least a semester-long calendar and visibility of it. It helps you and other chapters to know where you can collaborate, where you don't really need to repeat or duplicate something, and act as a combined entity and unify your efforts, because that is the whole purpose of bringing all of you together every month in the monthly meeting and some such sessions or discussions. You need to interact with other chapters, and you need to be able to strategize your semester calendar and activities within the calendar so that there is a stronger collaboration and teamwork across the chapters.
Yes, ma'am. We will do so.
All of you. Yeah.
Thank you, Prerna. Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, MIT Academy of Engineering. It was really a nice presentation. We, on behalf of IUCE team, we would like to congratulate you and present you a virtual award.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Now we have KG Reddy College of Engineering and Technology for the next student chapter presentation. The stage is all yours, guys.
Am I audible?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm G. Vivek. I'm sorry, the president of our chapter, Pagadala Sumant, is not available due to medical reasons. But I am here, the secretary of the student chapter, KGR, representing our chapter. Well, Student chapter KGR was inaugurated on 5th February of this year, 2022. We had the inauguration ceremony online. The event went very great. The president of our chapter launched our website in the inauguration ceremony. Then coming to the council or the office bearers, we have the President Sumant, Vice President Sahid. They are both very responsible and dedicated to their jobs. Then me, Secretary Vivek, a curious learner. Then Ambassador Jyotsna, who is very kind and hardworking, who always tries to give reach of our student chapter to other colleges. Next slide, please. Then we have the treasurer, Bhavyasri, who handles all the financial matters very carefully because it's money. Then event manager, Abba. She's very good at managing all the events with a lot of patience. We should appreciate her for the patience of the management. Then we have editorial head, Suveka. She is the creativity part of our chapter. Everything, all the posters, creatives, all the writings, everything is started from her, and we are very glad that we had editorial head Suveka with us. Then coming to member coordinator Pramod. Okay. Then Pramod, member coordinator, he acts as a strong bridge between the members of the student chapter and the office bearers. He lets us communicate what are the requests and other matters which we need to address to the students. Then coming to the works done, on 19th March, there was a seminar given by our president on the theme career building with the topic ideas into reality. The president reminded all the students of first and second years what APJ Abdul Kalam has told, that dream is not what you see in sleep. It is something that does not make us sleep. He reminded that how fun the learning can be, how good if we understand the things around us, how are they working. The students got inspired and they started working on their career and started to learn skills. Then coming to March, there was a team from from our student members of 4 to 5 boys who started working on developing a robot. They named it as virtual assistant for KG Reddy. It helps visitors or strangers to navigate in our college. It tells whereabouts of a place in our college. They built using a Raspberry Pi and they developed it learning the skills from scratch. Then in the May month, there was a project on air quality detection using IoT devices. The team checked the quality of the air in our campus. Turned out the quality was very good due to adequate number of trees in our college. Then there was this good project in July and August which we worked on called Vriksha. This is we know that plants are very important to us, right? But we need to communicate with the plants. They don't have the sensory organs like we do. So in some way we need to communicate and know their concerns. This idea brought us to the project Vriksha, where we have some sensors planted in the plant, and with the help of a platform called VoiceFlow, we use the sensors data through APIs and got the information of what plant wants. We can literally ask if the plant wants water, sunlight. It can tell us jokes, etc. That project was very good, and it won first prize in National Hackathon in Gujarat and they got the prize of 10,000 rupees. Oh. Then coming to our future plans, then we are going to do a treasure hunt, which is online adventure hunt, where we want to wake the Sherlock Holmes in all the students out. Then a full stack workshop. Yeah, we office bearers have identified that the students of our chapter are really interested in learning web development. Not only of computer science department, but also of mechanical and civil students are willing to learn the front end and database integration to the website, etc. So we wanted to give a workshop on full stack development. Then RoboFest. We know we are engineers, we like RoboFest, right? Then we want to conduct a RoboFest in our college. Then a hackathon, which is based on sustainable development. We actually think that the students of our generation are not are underestimating the essence of sustainable development. We want to bring awareness on it. So we are going to conduct a hackathon. So the student chapter was very great. We learned a lot of things. Initially, we had a few difficulties, like we were unable to manage projects and events. But then we always reminded ourselves that we are engineers. We can find solutions for everything. Then we found good project management tools, which helped us do the works very great. Then I personally learned a lot of things. Once we had Professor Krishnavedula sir visiting our college and telling the essence of learning how to learn, which was very great. We should all think we learn a lot of skills. Shouldn't we learn how to learn? We should. Then I learned that we learn it in the best way by doing. Then I started doing all the projects, learning by doing and teaching what I do to my friends. Now in the college, whenever any student of our junior or any other student has any doubt in technical things, they come to me or president and we help them a lot. That gives a lot of satisfaction, and I'm very glad to be in this chapter. Thank you, IUCEE. Thank you.
Well done. Thank you. Good job, Vivek. I'm glad you reminded me of that mantra that I keep reciting.
Yes, sir.
Doing engineering. I think that's really the bottom line that all the chapters should remember. And I'm really impressed that in such a short period of time, in just 6-7 months, you as a team, you've accomplished so many different things, and that's the way to go. Okay, so and I see that you are looking around and trying to identify problems that are on campus. That's the problem that students have. I think that students are interested in, and so work as a group that is actually helping the students, the community around you. I mean, the college around you, and maybe even the community around you. I know that you go out some villages nearby also. So
Yes,
keep
sir.
doing that, and get the maximum number of students involved in doing engineering. And you did a great job of communicating. That's the other important thing that engineers do: communicate well. So I'm thinking that at some point, IUCEE should try to put all this information together in terms of an annual report, rather than listen to you just for 5 minutes and once a year. It'll be exciting to have you document, because that's another skill that engineering students should have, is to document, right, projects in a very clear and concise manner. So maybe that's something we think about. So thank you, Vivek, and thank you the whole team that has been responsible for doing this work.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, that was such a nice presentation from your side. And here's an award on behalf of the IUCEE team, and we would like to congratulate you on your progress.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
For the next presentation, we have Vasireddy Venkatadri Institute of Technology. I invite them to give their student chapter presentation. Yes, the stage is yours, guys.
Good evening to all my fellow buddies, respected chief guests, and all the dignitaries present here. I am Dinesh from VVIT. And coming to office bearers, I am the president, K. Dinesh, and next K. Lahari, vice president, and M. Sai Nikhil, secretary, and K. Nitya Satvika is social media expert. Moving to the work done. In 2020, we inaugurated IUCEE in our college for building finer engineers. And in 2021, sowing the seeds, the program run by us. After the starting step, firstly, we want to make awareness and we want to build a community and hire new officers and in our college, and to build a community core members, which we needed for the future. Started projects in collaboration with EWB. And the next program is about fast trackers. We started Vadvani Activate program at the starting of 2022 and successfully completed it by the end of August. We started NEP pilot projects and successfully completed them. And I am so glad to say that only our VVIT stood first in the NEP pilot projects completion and got 55 members as qualified and 34 members are certified out of the 60 members. And coming to sustainability planet. Guy, Iucee, can you move back to the, thank you. IUCEE took the sustainable planet as the theme for us. Regarding that, we get collaborated with some universities and offering some courses to students, namely natural farming and climatic monitoring in the area and next future plans. Going to future plans. Discover and plan. We thought that before telling to the others, we want to get perfect. So we started a club activity called Green Campus Club, which we are going to have a plantation session by our students. Not only plantation session, and the students who planted those wants to take care of the plant till their graduation got completed. And we are taking the NEP courses to next level, which means they want to do a real-time project in collaboration with EWB organize. We are organizing an orientation session for freshmen and give awareness to about IUCW to them, which we are having a new man in our college at the end of October. And also we are going to have a prototyping review session by Vadvani students. I am again glad to say that out of the 10 teams, 4 teams submitted their prototypes to us. Build and apply. Parallel to the Green Campus Club, we are going to build a weather monitoring system in our college to promote sustainability planet. And also we are collaborated with IIC Institute Innovation Council and with UIF, University Innovation Fellows, to improve the entrepreneurial sessions and workshops with collaboration to them. And grow and build, grow and measure. We started IUCW only with 12 members as a core team and the full membership. And then we improved as 60 members. After that, we collaborated EWB in IUCW and we got 350 members. And after that, now the students got up to 1500 members and counting in our college of which is having a strength 5600 members. This is our IUCW VVIT. I am thanking you to everyone for giving this wonderful opportunity to represent our IUCW VVIT in front of the summit. Thank you.
Yeah, so thank you very much, Dinesh. Well done. And again, I remember visiting you a few months back, and I'm really impressed how you have energized a large number of students and with some of the programs that IUC is offering. And I see that in your future plans, you're actually going to start doing some specific projects. I think that's important. Okay, so
Yes, I missed someone, something.
Yeah,
we got offered another 4 schools for giving their sessions, giving sessions through IUCW, sir.
Okay, very good.
Along with the GWCC and Bhavishya programs, we also joined that program in our curriculum, sir.
Great. So what you have learned the skills of of participating in IUC programs and the NEP courses and getting lots of new ideas. So now it is time to implement them, and I can see that you have a Green Campus Club. So make sure that you actually do something, and beyond just talking and discussing. And even the NEP, some of the NEP courses that many of you took, some new ideas might have come out of that. So actually do some projects as a result of that. And I like the idea of having a weather monitoring system on your campus, and it looks like you did a great job of Vadvani and other program and the other sessions. So keep up the good work. I think you're on the right track. Once again, I think we need to document all these things in some form gradually, maybe by the annual student forum. So thank you very much, Dinesh. Good leadership and good team building.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
It was a great presentation, Vasireddy Venkatadri Institute of Technology. We, on behalf of IUCE team, would like to congratulate on your progress by presenting with a virtual award.
Now we have the Kalasalingam Academy of Research and Education for the Student Chapter Showcase, and the stage is all yours, guys.
Thank you for inviting. So before I start, please give a confirmation whether I'm audible in a clear way.
You are audible.
Yeah, thank you. So a cheerful evening, everyone present here, respected delegates and the student members from various chapters of universities under IUCE. I'm Deepika Dugirala, the student president of IKC, representing our chapter today. So at the outset, I'd like to begin from the scratch, from how we have evolved all the way till date. So our robust pillars, our core committee is responsible for making the things possible for the effective actions. So we have 6 internal departments, namely project management team, which is responsible for maintaining of the projects and deployment of them, which is maintained by our project manager, Ms. Pranati. And we have public relations and marketing team, which is responsible for maintaining the social media handles, and it is maintained by our treasurer and registration head, Mr. Arjun. And we have activities department, which is responsible for maintaining and conduction of all the events and activities in the chapter, which is maintained by Ms. Kavya, the activities monitor. And we have the graphic designing team, which is responsible for giving out the frame for the chapter's outlook in publishing posters and all the digital content. Ms. Meenakshi Jayanti. And we have web development team, which is responsible for structuring the outlook of the chapter things to maintain the website up to date. And it is maintained by our Vice President, Ms. Harini. And we have brainstorming department, which is maintained by me for all the grievance dealings to give the outlook for the chapter. So these internal departments are intended to maintain the quality for working of the chapter. Each team has their own roles and responsibilities to bring the necessary outcome. So coming on to the timeline, in 2018, our university, could you please change the slide?
Yeah, we can see it. Yeah.
In 2018, our university, Kalasalingam Academy of Research and Education, has become a part of Iucee. So in 2019, being a consortium member of Iucee, 5 of our students successfully completed the Iucee Scale Student Leadership course. So where in 2020, under Iucee EWB Leadership course, projects are selected for phase 3, and under Clean and Green Campus course, 3 of the projects were selected for phase 3 and also promoted for fundings. So in 2021, there were discussions running, and also the plans were set out for the official announcement of the chapter's inauguration with a sensitizing program where all the delegates were invited in launching the chapter. Thereafter, we had plans for the chapter activities and also the campaigns for effective working to involve the students in improving their skills and also developing an inclusive environments on exploring the professional chapters. So in 2022, year to year, we stood up to maintain the attributes to drive the quality assurance and make the chapter to be reliable all the times. Then we had few initiatives also to ensure that the refinement must be there through chapter activities or the events and campaigns and also the projects. So after all these, our students are also involved assiduously and have taken part in Iucee PBL courses and also Sustainable Development course and NEP pilot courses, apart from the webinars or the workshops organized. Then for coming to the discovery and plan, it intends with the mission and vision of our chapter, that is to improve the employability skills of students and also to become a contemporary chapter in solving the community problems, where we include the engineering principles to address them, and also we help the students to overcome the professional insecurities. So in organizing, we have the student development activities and also the events, which enhances the students to have outcome-based learning and also the project-based education with chat talks, podcasts, campaigns, and also many forums, followed by the webinars, workshops. So for the same, we have chapter activities in maintaining that. So coming to the building and deployment of these, we are intended to reflect the interpersonal skills and also the professional competence in the students, where they can get the assistance for solving the contemporary issues, and also the working attributes are involved and introduced to the students to maintain the acquaintance to have the sustainability. So to grow and measure, we have our future plans to have expounding skills must be improved in the students, and developing a consensus relations to have negotiations where they can develop, and also the collaborative learning with team, and also understanding, thereby having communication skills where they can address problems, and also by interpreting the problems to have find the solutions. Then we are currently organizing and running a recruitment program to hire the students through this involves some criteria where they can be eligible to come into the chapter. So that is currently going on in our chapter. So we have a regular activities and plans that we're running for the existing student members, where we've had a couple of projects with a wrap with technology. Under technology transfer, we have 2 projects which were already organized by our and taken initiative from our seniors. And also now we have 2 internal projects working on Arduino based inexpensive ventilator and also food waste management. And then we also maintain the documentation and reports to have the authentic data. And I advise all the student chapter to also have the data so we can be clear enough to represent the way we are. So, and it's inevitable that to accept and overcome all the difficulties where we have strived and excelled. And also every time we come across a problem, we raise up the pristine approach in solving and addressing the issues. So, and so we have our thoughts to promote climate change based projects where it was insisted by Iucee, and our students are also working on that. So on a conclusion, to make actions decisively and also to establish the sustainability, I say, as the speaker mentioned in today's meeting, perseverance gives all the opportunity to go all the way. So I thank for giving this opportunity.
Good. Thank you, Deepika. Good presentation. You are one of the older chapters, I think, as you shown. You had 2018, 2019. So you probably have the face the challenges of transitioning from one year to the next year and so on, because some of your good students from 2018, I think, might have graduated, and so that is a challenge every chapter faces. Okay, as some of the senior students graduate, the senior students should make sure that there are people following up. Okay, so that is very important, and so train the younger students in the junior classes and move forward. That's very important challenge that that I think partly you're facing that problem, but you might have solved it. And other chapters also will probably face that problem. The other thing I see is in this slide that you have put here, there are too many words. Okay, they're all good words, but there are too many words. And so just reading words make you feel like you're actually doing those things. The best way to really demonstrate that you are actually doing projects is to talk about specific projects that, when you talk about specific projects, it's automatic that all these skills will be embedded in there. So, make sure that you think of specific projects, not about concepts, about things. Okay, just identify projects and work in teams and do engineering and show us in your annual report what have you done, what engineering have you done. Okay, that's important. Otherwise, great, good job, Deepika.
Thank you, sir. As we had a wrap up of many things and we couldn't make up in the 4 slides, and that's why I had given a glance over all of them. And sure, I have shared our website link and also the YouTube handles in the chat box, so where you can get through all the details. And also the calendar for our semester plan will also be published through our website.
Okay, good.
I kind of want to also add a few things here. Number one, I want to congratulate Career chapter for being, I think, among the senior ones of all the chapters. Apart from that, there is one thing which is coming out now visibly clear is the culture that has been established by the earlier Career chapter officers. For all the chapters which are new, it is up to you how you want to establish the culture when you're in the budding stage. Take lead, learn from Career chapter, try to understand how to make a very productive culture in the chapter for yourself by taking help and mentoring from Career. It is important not only for your own growth, but for a collective growth of Iucee chapters among all our consortium members. So we can definitely take this offline or during our chapter meetings, but just make a note that you begin to define a culture of growth within your chapters by collaborating.
Thank you, ma'am, for giving the comments.
Good.
Yeah, it was such a splendid presentation from Kalasilingam Academy of Research and Education. Here we would like to present a virtual award as a token of appreciation on behalf of the IUCEE. Thank you very much.
We have a student chapter presentation from BH Gardi College of Engineering and Technology. The stage is yours, guys. You can present now.
Good evening, everyone. On the auspicious occasion of Iucee Student Summit 2022, I would like to introduce myself. I'm Harsh Mishra, President of Iucee Student Chapter BHGSET. Next slide, please. So let's start with the presentation. I would like to introduce you to our faculty advisor, that is Professor Parag Paija. He is from Department of Mechanical Engineering, and Professor Aparajita Biswal. She is from Department of Electronics and Communication. I am the president of the chapter. Shivang Vadgama is the vice president. Hardik is serving as the role of secretary. Yana is the joint secretary working for the chapter. Dhruraj C is the treasurer, the one who is taking care of funds. Chand Antala is the treasurer of the chapter. And we have our webmasters, Parth Makwan and Neil Bapat, taking all of the technical aspects. Next slide, please. Works done in the time span of 2021-2022. We are having an active student participation in core team for Iucee Student Summit 2021 and Iucee Annual Student Forum 2022. We recently had our BHGSET chapter office elections, and the newly recruited officers were just introduced to you in the previous slide. We had active participation of first year students in Iucee courses which are based on NEP 2020. Discussion and meetings with mentor for chapter growth. Recently, we were a part of MindSpark, participating and idealizing our ideas, and we would like to draw our attention. Our teams of BHGSET were in the final phase, concluding to develop a project in the near future. Students working in core committee for Iucee Student Summit 2022. Next slide, please. Our future plans are in terms of project implementation. As we all know, projects play a significant role in development of the society. So we will be executing MindSpark projects, which we have created under the guidance of our faculty mentors as well as Iucee advisors. We will be developing and asking first year students who were a part of Iucee courses to create the projects of the learnings. We will be planning and executing workshops and events this year. Moving to involvement and growing. We will be having explanation of our Iucee activities. What is Iucee doing? What is Iucee Student Chapter BHGSET doing at our chapter to involve more and more young budding minds. And at the end, we will be marking down timeline and key matrices for efficient and flawless working. Thank you, everyone, for giving us stage to represent our chapter status. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Harsh. You are one of our veterans. For a few years you've been around and leading the efforts and so on. We probably might lose you soon to the outside world. But I would advise you, Harsh, that while you're still there, build a solid foundation for the next few years. Okay, and I'm sure you will do it. And what I mean by that is you know, you've been having these projects, different kinds of projects throughout the last couple of years. Try to think of something that's a several long-term projects that because most real projects cannot be done in 1 month or 2 months or even 1 semester. So think of some very challenging project which one group can start now and work for 1 semester, 2 semesters, and then other students can then build on it, and then it goes on. I mean, you can do some really significant things on your campus by taking this approach of doing long-term projects and learning from that and talking about it and so on. So think about that. Otherwise, what happens is, you know, most chapters are doing some little bits of this, little bits of this, little bits of this, and that's useful. It helps develop some skills. But I think if you take a longer-term view, it might help you think about some specific things, maybe just something on campus, and you yourself have participated in the this NREL projects and come up with some good ideas. So help build that spirit on campus for long term. Okay, thank you.
Sure, sir. We will be working on that. Thank you for your guidance.
Okay, good. You can move on.
It was such a great performance, BH Gardi College of Engineering and Technology. Here we would like to present a virtual award as a token of appreciation on behalf of Iucee. Thank you very much.
Now we have the student chapter showcase from Kandula Srinivasa Reddy Memorial College of Engineering. The stage is yours, guys. You can start your presentation now.
A very good evening to all the dignitaries and everyone. We are from KSRMC Iucee Student Chapter. I am Tejas Kumar Reddy, the President of Iucee Student Chapter in KSRM. And our office bearers are K. Soumyapriya, the Vice President, and B.V. Tarun Kumar, the Secretary, and P. Raja Reddy, the Treasurer. Moving on to the works done in our chapter, we have established our student chapter on 31st December 2020. On that day, we are glad to have Krishnavedula sir and Sampada ma'am in that session. And we have organized several events on Python programming, machine learning, and design thinking. And we have also had discussions on publishing the paper, newsletters, and LinkedIn profiles, and resume building, etc. Moving on to the accomplishments in our student chapter, a team of our chapter have projected their project idea on oxygen enriched air, which got very good, excellent position in the Iucee Annual Student Forum 2021, and also rewarded with a cash prize of 9,000 rupees. And another team of our student chapter have projected their idea on clean and green campus, which also got a very good position in Iucee Annual Student Forum 2022. And we have also done many events on jam sessions and soft skill sessions and group discussion sessions also to increase the communication skills of the students and learners. And when we come to the another accomplishments of our chapter in the year 2022 are 2 students of our chapter have successfully completed the artificial intelligence for all in first year FY under the guidance of Dr. Vemuri Venkateshwara Rao sir, who is the retired professor of University of California, Davis, USA. It's very glad thing to say this. We have learned so many things from that. And a team of 4 members from our college have successfully completed their project and got first rank. And the project name is Smart Irrigation System in MindSpark 2022. And another team of 4 members have successfully completed their project on Smart Water Body Monitoring System in the same MindSpark 2022. And they got secured 3rd rank in that. So when we come to the future plans, so our main future plans is to strengthen our student chapter and to increase the collaboration with other student chapters. Why? Because the communication between various student chapters is important in nurturing the skills and in improving the skills, etc. in our student chapter. And it will rectify all the mistakes in our student chapter also, and to implement the new things in our student chapter. And Krishnavedula sir, you are always saying that don't mug up the things which are present in the books and just grab the essence. We really remember that, sir, and we are trying to implement that. We are decided to implement that in our college, and we are glad to say that we are conducting various events to enhance the technical and non-technical skills of our learners. And we are promoting a lot of about IUCW student chapter in our college, sir, and we got 200 plus students. It's really great thing to say that on behalf of you, sir. And we are implementing the idea to change the transform the idea of thinking methodology of learners towards the principle oriented and application oriented way. And we are also involving in teaching and learning process, sir. And sir, personally, we are inviting you to our college, and it's very glad to have your presence in our college, sir.
Yeah, Tejas, I almost came there, if you may not know, about 6 weeks ago. Okay. I think Srihari knows that, I think. And then I got dengue fever. So that threw me for a loop and I had to cancel my travel plans. So I will come in the next 2 months, just because you're one short hop. All I need is 1 day, fly and come in and meet you guys. A fantastic job. Which year are you in, Tejas? Which year?
Sir, I'm in final year, sir.
See, I was going. That's what I was going to ask you. Now you're in the final year. So what are the challenges you're going to face during this year to help build the chapter stronger so that it continues with a lot of strength even after you graduate? Okay. Think of what are you doing and thinking in that direction?
Yes, sir. First of all,
good evening, sir. This is Soumya Priya, sir, from KSRM College.
Oh, Soumya Priya. Okay, wonderful. Okay, so you are one of the leaders of the college also. Good.
Yes. So I want to mention one point here is from past 1 week we have been promoting our chapter, sir. And we are 200 plus challenges. They have made challenge with us for change in themselves. We have come up with a catchphrase like challenge for a change.
Challenge
now-
for change. Okay. So what kind of change are they trying to make in themselves?
Regarding communication, regarding their leadership skills, we gonna enhance we gonna enhance and empower their leadership and communication skills of our chapter members. And we definitely assure them like they are definitely gonna become leaders, sir,
Wonderful.
after joining our chapter.
So Tejas, you've got an excellent partner. So getting back to you, Tejas, can you tell us what are your plans along with Soumya to build? I think already she has mentioned so many new people have come into the chapter. So what you need, I mean, if more people come, you have to do something, right? If you just come to a meeting and go away 2-3 times, they'll just get bored and go away. Okay, so you have to engage them in doing specific projects. So keep that in mind. Okay, that'll be your biggest challenge. And small projects, large projects, what it doesn't have to be big projects, little projects on campus. Any thoughts on how you're going to address that challenge of next year, building the next leadership? Soumya, which year are you in?
Final year, sir.
You're also final year. Okay, see, both of you will be gone soon, and there may be a vacuum, right? Make sure, and that is part of leadership, is to build future leaders. Yeah, but go ahead, Tejas, go ahead. Let you talk. What are your thoughts?
Yes, sir. As Priya said, that we are still improving our student chapter, and we make the students aware of our student chapter, what the main motto of student chapter, and we try to build the strong basics of our student chapter in our college, sir.
Okay, so what I would suggest is that among all these students that you have collected, identify a handful, 5 or 6 people, okay, who are showing more energy and potential, and give them responsibilities to do things. So that way they will learn to take responsibility and leadership even after you both of you graduate. Okay, good job. Take care.
Thank you.
I want to end up on a one point. Like I assure the present team of our chapter assure that we give a strong and powerful team to our Srihari sir before we leave, sir.
Okay, good. All right, go. Thank you. And let's move on to the next presentation.
It was such a splendid presentation from KSRM College of Engineering. Here we would like to present a virtual award as a token of appreciation on behalf of the IUCW. Thank you very much.
Jyot, please advance.
It's a Lexus.
Okay, we got Hitam.
Good evening, Sampada ma'am. Good evening, Krishna Vedula sir, and all the people
Shiva.
present here in the meet. Next slide, please. Iucee EWB Hitam was established as a non-profitable chapter on 17th of August 2019. We think practical implementation is required for every chapter to solve community orientation problems, and as well as Iucee EWB Hitam Student Chapter is a professional organization in which both physical and mental activities or duties are performed to serve the community with different skills in the development of positive change. We have inspired by the goals of EWB India and also the initiatives which are taken by IUCW Foundation, and it is our concern to provide sustainable rural development, assisting in capacity building in backward or rural or urban communities of India, protecting the country's natural resources based on working across natural boundaries, and for socio and economic justice, and responsible for use of technology. And I'm here to just showcase like how are we gonna do, like how have we done all the chapter activities till now in the academic year. And majorly the backbone of our student chapter is Mr. Santosh Naik sir. He's an assistant professor at Hitam, and office bearers of Hyderabad, our IUCee EWB Hitam student chapter is Shiba Shaista, me, I serve as a president. Mohammad Sohail, he serves as a vice president. Gangavarapu Ramya, she serves as a secretary. And Tushar Shah, he serves as a treasurer. These are the main executive committee and 4 main pillars of our student chapter. Next slide, please. And we do have a project manager, Mr. P. Krishna, and a junior project manager who handles everything in line and on track with Mr. P. Krishna, that is Pavni Dhani, our junior project manager. and Mr. Ehsan as another junior project manager who handles all this stuff within inside the first and second years of projects. And as well as we have our PR and social media head, Miss Deepti Shri. Next slide, please. And our coordinators for we do have interdisciplinary coordination within our chapter, and we do have of coordinators for respective departments. Miss Veena Madhu for EC coordinator, Ashwin Raj for CSC coordinator, K Pritham Sai Pritham for Triple coordinator, and Mr. Pawan for mechanical coordinator. Next slide, please. I will showcase all the things, all the activities, technical, non-technical projects that our student chapter has done during the time of 2021 to 2022. That is in October, we had our second annual ceremony. And in November, we had campaigns. We went to the students. We had a campaigns in our first years and second years as well. And we do have, we have begun many courses, and also we have also organized a non-technical event, that is a treasure hunt. And in the month of Jan, we have just received awards for best student leader and also the best community outreach projects. And everything in detail, I'll just go in the picturate format, so to have a better clear-cut understand between the students present in the audience. Next slide, please. Yeah. So in the month of October, we have organized second annual ceremony where we invited Dr. Shaukat Ali Mirza and also Sampada Pachauri ma'am for our second annual ceremony. Next slide, please. This is the campaigns and the chapter meetings that we do inside our chapter. Like we go to each and individual classes in the beginning of the year, in the beginning of the academic year, I must say, to explain how Iucee has how IEC has explained, teaching and on beliefs on outcome-based learning, like in sense, like how we can develop our technical skills, and along with the intrapersonal skills, we do tell them, we do share all the objectives of IUCE and how students can get benefited out of it. And also we do have committee meetings in every alternate week to discuss, to have brainstorm sessions on projects, on technical events, on non-technical events, etc. Next slide, please. Yeah, and I am very glad to show that the project which we have done in our student chapter, we have also showcased that in Guwahati, Assam, at the Cotton University at Atmanirbhar Northeast Conclave. In the 10 out of 10 shortlisted projects, we received 2 positions. That is, first position for solar fertilizer sprayer, which was secured by Mr. Tri Krishna and Ms. Shiba Shaista, and also along with that we secured 3rd place for hydroponics plant Autobot, that is for Mr. Mohammad Sohail and Ms. Saujanya and Ms. Ramya. Next slide, please. We have also received the best awards, I can say, that in our student chapter. The awards which we were waiting for, that is ICTI EE 2022, our International Conferences Awards, that is Excellent Best Student Leader Award, and also we have received as Excellence Performance on Community Outreach Projects. Next slide, please. And we do believe that not only just going with the flow of technical events, not just going with the flow of projects, we do have our refreshment events. Like we just don't keep our chapter in a board track. We do have a non-technical stuff as well. We have organized a non-technical event, that is a treasure hunt within our chapter, within our college itself. We have given all short creative clues so that the students can reach out to there, and we had exciting prizes for the team. This is the picture of that. Next slide, please. And our chapter also believe like teaching and learning process, as Krishna Vedula sir also delivers the same in all the meetings. We do believe that, and we have organized so many workshops and webinars. We have organized the webinar on software development by our Dean IIIC, by Dr. Sugandha Singh. And as well as we do also, we had also organized a workshop on Python, which was esteemed by a speaker of Mr. Navakishore sir, our assistant professor in computer science department at Hitham. And we also had a collaborative workshop webinar on research and publication process and avenues. The speakers were Dr. Sugandha Singh, our Dean IIIC, and Mr. Kamaruddin Syed, Head Center of Engineering Education Development at KG Reddy College of Engineering. Next slide, please. Yeah, as I told you,
I think we need to close. We need to close. Time limit. I should have my moderators should have bells like I usually do.
We also have appeared in Rajkot at Immaculate 2022. Thanks to Harsh for that. We have also participated in the National Great India Hackathon, and simultaneously have invited as a guest speaker. Next slide, please. We have also organized a national event, that is Innofista 2022, and we had hack battle, elocution, technical quizzes, and simultaneously we had TED Talks by our next slide, please.
Okay,
by
you have to
Professor
stop. You have to stop. Next speaker, please. Next speaker, please. Move on. Next speaker. Yeah, that's fine. You lost your opportunity to tell us what the future plans are by bad planning. Okay, Shaista. Next speaker, please. Move on.
Yeah.
It was such a nice performance by Hitham Hyderabad Institute of Technology and Management. Here we would like to present a virtual award as a token of appreciation on behalf of Iucee.
Now we have the student chapter showcase from Malnad College of Engineering. You can start your presentation now, guys.
Hello, good evening, everyone. I am Iucee, member of MC chapter, here to showcase our chapter. So can you move to next slide? Yeah, here are our office bearers. Likith Hetzel as our president, Ronit Jitesh as our vice president, Mohit D as our secretary, and Soumya as our student ambassador. Our chapter started in the year 2019. It's been 4 years since our chapter have been functioning in the college. In the year 2019, our chapter conducted a workshop on how to crack gate, where the speaker in the workshop was Dr. M.K. Ravishankar, Professor, Department of Automobile Engineering of Malnad College of Engineering. In the year 2020, our members of our chapter took part in IAS of 2020. Among them, 2 of our members won a prize for proposing the idea on sustainability. Our website management team, with the guidance of Dr. Krishna Vedula sir, launched our official website, which increased our reach out to the students of our college in the same year. In the year 2021, our chapter conducted a debate competition and a book review competition in our college, which helped us in improving our chapter in our college and promoting our chapter took up when we conducted those events and competitions in our college. Our chapter also prepared a project on oxygen enriched air in the same year. In the year 2022, members of our chapter have completed a course on sustainability, and 3 teams from our chapter took part in Activate, that is course on entrepreneurship conducted by ICEE and Wadhwani Foundation. Members of our chapter have taken part in MindSpark event, which was conducted in the same year, and secured first rank in this for the project in the stream road safety, where members of our chapter made a project of smart headlights, for which we were awarded first rank. 2 teams from our chapter have participated in Innofesta 2022, organized by Hitham, Hyderabad Institute of Technology and Management. Both the teams won prizes there also. So our future plan of our chapter has planned to make interdisciplinary projects which are going to break barriers of branch and help members of our chapter to learn a wide variety of knowledge from different branches of engineering. The projects are making projects will also enrich our members of our chapter with team working skills too. We conduct regular meetings with our faculties to get their inputs and in turn implement them in our chapter 2. We are also planning to conduct workshops in our college with industry experts who are going to share their industry level of knowledge with the students in our college. We are also going to conduct competitions which is going to provide opportunity to the students and learn and come up with the new ideas to take it further, where we'll be supporting them with all the possible support they need from us. We are also planning to promote our chapter within and outside our college by conducting practical sessions in schools and colleges nearby to our college. That's
Okay,
all.
good,
Sir.
good, very good. So good job, Lakit. Which year are you in?
So I'm second year completed, sir.
Oh, your second year. Okay, so you have a long, some more time on campus. So what I see here is, there are lots of future plans, but existing projects are not so many. So you might want to focus now, since you have built up the background, to focus on doing engineering or doing projects. Okay, very important. Okay, so keep build teams and focus on community projects or other projects that are near in your college, whatever. But start doing things and develop your leadership skills of teamwork and project planning and implementation. Okay, good job, well done.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
It was a nice presentation. And here we would like to present a virtual award as a token of appreciation on behalf of the IUCEE. And thank you very much.
We have a student chapter presentation from Vidyavardhaka College of Engineering. The stage is yours, guys.
Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
This is Shreya representing VVC IUCEE. I'm the student coordinator on behalf of President, that is Tanush Gowda. I'm representing this. So ours just started in 2021. So the office bearers elected are Tanush Gowda as President, Rohan Pujari as Vice President, Manyata Mahesh as Secretary, and Sidling Swami as Treasurer.
Now, tell me, what is your role, Shreya? Shreya, what is your role? You said?
Sir, I'm the student coordinator for Artificial Intelligence Machine Learning Department for IUCEE.
Are you a faculty member?
No, sir. I am student coordinator.
Okay, but you're connected with the student chapter.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
The coordinator for that department
for that department. Okay, got it. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead. Yeah.
So in 2021, we held up the inauguration function. That is the chapter name VVC IUCEE, and we have a logo also created and we launched it. And it was taken up on Saturday, 27th November 2021 at 4 p.m. So we had all our faculty coordinators, the Dr. Suchitra ma'am, and many other faculty coordinator from each department also we have, and even the principal inaugurated this function. And just we completed with one event, that is in 2022, we had quizzers panel. That is, we kept the name as quizzers panel for VVC IUCEE student chapter, which had organized with 3 rounds, keeping 3 rounds, that is technical round, and one is after the filtering the people from technical round, we just gave them the general knowledge questions on sustainable development. So that the main theme of IUCEE was on sustainable development, to enrich the knowledge and skills on mainly focusing on the topic of IUCEE, what it is. So the most awaited program is on 2023 January, that is 10th International Conference, which is being held in our college itself. So we are glad to thank Sampada ma'am and even Krishna sir for giving us the responsibility, and even new people taking the step of making this event in our college. Thank you, ma'am. So we have the great responsibility, so we'll meet up your expectation. So it is a 3 days conference held from 6th January to 8th January. And this is the agenda till now, what we had followed. And the future plans are like, to discover and plan, we have to discover the ideas in improving social issues and planning to work on net zero project, because we got the news that people are working on net zero project. So ma'am, our faculty coordinator has also assigned us this project. So we try working on it and make our best. So plan of organizing a group of work on awaited projects. So we have gathered many students from all the departments so that we can work on the upcoming projects. So build and deploy is that we try to build the mental skills and strategy to work on sustainable development. As IUC mainly focus on sustainable development, we are trying to focus on that. So grow and measure, we have to work on innovative ideas, and it is which is in great demand for the needy of society, because all things what we do are just to help and favor the society. So we are planning with our great projects in the upcoming days. So this is the overall view of Vidyavardhaka College, IUCW.
So thank you, Shreya. My main comment is this,
Yes,
that
sir.
we are having an annual student summit with so many exciting things happening, and chapters
Yes,
are
sir.
sharing their events and everything. And
Yes,
none of
sir.
your officers found the time to come and join us. That is not right. Okay. It's not a good
Yes,
thing.
sir.
It's not a healthy sign I'm finding
Yes,
from
sir.
your chapter. So they
Yes,
have
sir.
to take interest and say, okay, I want to come to these summits. I want to learn what other chapters are doing, so we can also do good things on the campus. So based on this,
Yes,
I'm
sir.
getting a little nervous at what will happen at the annual student forum, because I'm not seeing that level of responsibility in the leadership of your chapter. Okay.
We had all the seniors working in this chapter, so mainly because majority were them. So at this 2 months or 1 month prior, they are having their placement drives. So everybody were busy.
No, I understand
So,
that always throughout the
yeah,
years, students have lots of things happening, but at least one of them should have taken the time to come and
we thought of
join us.
starting it from September first week, but we had the summit going on, so the meetings were delayed. From now, we'll take it positively.
Because I'm getting very worried about the annual student forum, because you're the host for that, and I'm not seeing your president or any of the senior officers participating in here. So anyway, to go and talk to
Yes,
your
sir.
faculty coordinator and others, and make sure,
Yes, sir.
tell them that I'm concerned about it. Okay, it's something
Yes,
that you
sir.
need to energize yourself and get involved more. Okay, thank you,
Yes,
Shreya, for taking the time. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
It was such a great presentation from Vidyavardhaka College of Engineering. Here we would like to present a virtual award as a token of appreciation on behalf of IUCE.
Now we have the student chapter showcase from MLR Institute of Technology, and you can start your presentation now.
Anish here?
Yes, sir.
Okay, go ahead.
Anish, go for it.
Okay, uh, can I get my PPT?
Yes, you can.
There it is.
I didn't got up to now. So I'm Anish from AWB IUC MLRIT student chapter body, and our office bearers are G. Lakshmi Aishwarya, President EWB IUC MLRIT, J. Banu Prasad, Vice President EWB IUC MLRIT, B. Pranay, Secretary of EWB IUC MLRIT, and M. Nagajoshna, as Treasurer EWB IUC MLRIT.
And what is your role, Anish?
I am chapter ambassador, sir.
Chapter ambassador. Okay. What happened to all the officers? No one showed up?
No, not like that, sir. They had joined.
There are many things to do. Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
Works done in 2021. We had done 3 events. One is Brain Rodeo, the other is Spirit Critic, and the third one is Interaction Day. In Brain Rodeo, we had we had given some 15 problem statements to the participants, and they participated in that. They submitted the abstracts, which are which comes under SDGs, and they learn how to do a project abstract and how can we resolve a problem which helps society. The esprit critic. In the esprit critic, we had done two tracks. One is of entrepreneurship and another is of like energy, energy, about the energies. In this both, the students had chosen the both tracks and they actively participated in that. They learn the communication skills, they developed presentation skills, and they brought up some new ideas in entrepreneurship and as well as how to do like create energy or resourceable energy. uh, they had participated in that and they gave us great ideas. And the interaction day, we had like we had conducted interaction day for our juniors, and we expressed our things like what EWB club do actually, like our student chapter do actually. And the projects, these three projects had we had done in 2021: steam inhaler, magic pit, and currency sterilizer. This steam inhaler and currency sterilizer helped the people like in COVID times. This steam inhaler makes water into vapor, and it have a piezo vibrator which makes the medicine to get dissolved perfectly to the water conditions. And the currency sterilizer, it sterilizes the currency without any bacteria and viruses. The magic pit, this magic pit is a kind of soaking water pit which purifies the water uh, when it before it reaches the ground. In 2022, the events we have done are facilitator training program, engineer student forum regional, and model presentation. In this facilitator training program, our seniors got trained to become a facilitator and how to manage the students. And like if if they want to participate in event, like the students are participating in the event. For that, how a student, like how a senior can facilitate them in their participation. The engineer student forum regional, this is a regional level event. In this, nearly 6 colleges has participated in this. And in this, we had worked for 3 tracks. Last time in Esprit Critic, we were worked for 2 tracks, but in this, we had worked for 3 tracks. One is of 21st century transportation, modern agriculture, and the other is waste management. These 3 tracks, they are the students who have participated. They had given a great ideas, great things, innovative things, so that we can get new implementation for our society. The other is model presentations. They had presented the models, like what they had done actually, the projects they had presented. The projects we from our clubs had done in 2022 is wrong way and speed detector, and walk and produce electricity. These wrong way and speed detectors detects like a vehicle is going in wrong way or how much speed it is maintaining while traveling. Walk and produce electricity is like the physical energy what we apply like what we use while walking, it is converted into electrical energy by using piezoelectric materials. Next slide, please. Our future plans, like discover and planning process for organizing and operating environment through the engineer student forum. Like we want to do this engineer student forum in state level next upcoming, like as we are already done in regional level. Next, organize, building good team to align with the mission and vision to have positive effects on productivity and creativity. Like we want to follow all the mission and vision of Iucee and as well as EWB, so that we can get more positive effects towards productivity and creativity. Build and deploy, escalating process for roles and responsibilities during the implementation of prototypes. We want to bring our projects to the level of prototypes so that it can be helpful to the society if they are approved. Grow and measure, aiming and prioritizing smart goals to reach milestones. Like we are setting up some goals that we want to reach by doing these all projects and conducting these events at state level, and we want to create some awareness to the students. Thank you,
Right.
thank you, one and all.
Okay, thank you, Anish. One quick question: do you have a report of all these things that you talked about?
Yes, sir.
Written project report. Can you send it to me by email?
Yes, sir, sure.
Okay, I'd like to see some of these projects. Well done. Okay, and also remind your officers that sometimes they should also show up. Okay, good job.
Sir. Thank you, sir.
It was such a splendid presentation from MLRID, and here we would like to present a virtual award as a token of appreciation on behalf of the IUCEE. Thank you very much.
We have student chapter presentation from Thiagaraja College of Engineering. The stage is yours, guys. You can present now.
Thank you. Can someone please confirm if my voice is clear?
Your voice is audible.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Greetings, ma'am and sir. This is Surya Prakash representing IUCEE EWB TC student chapter. We are a chapter where social leaders are arisen, and we are a chapter dedicated towards professional development of students. Please travel with my speed because I would like to complete it in 5 minutes. It's my pleasure to introduce our energetic faculty coordinator, Dr. Sarana Parama sir, who never fails to give ceaseless support towards student development, and myself, Surya Prakash, serving as the president of our chapter. And it's my pleasure to introduce our dedicated chapter officers, starting with Kanmani as Vice President, Reshma as Secretary, Radhimina as Treasurer, and Shenmugh Central as Project Manager. Followed by them are the enthusiastic juniors, Mohana and Angeline as Joint Secretaries, Harshini as Joint Treasurer, and Ganesh as the Campus Ambassador. We do have 5 more teams functioning actively in our chapter, which are the organizing, technical, editorial, design, and magazine team, which have their own leads and co-leads. So we are totally 20 office bearers in our chapter, and I guess the other leads won't be mad at me for not putting their pictures in slide due to space constraints. But I would like to quote that their efforts towards chapter are really significant for the growth of our chapter activities. And moving on with the activities of our chapter, our official initiation dates back to January 2022, and we have conducted several events and workshops. And I would like to present the activities of this academic year. So we had our inaugural ceremony at March 2022, and after that we had alumni interaction, workshops on personality development and project introduction, and that sums up to totally 10 events and workshops in this academic year. And observation skills and workshop about leadership are something to be notable. We have an really active group of alumni who are ready to guide and mentor our members for their events and project activities. And moving on to the field visit, we had a field visit to our agricultural farm of an alumni, and we took projects from there. And about the project's mission launch, which is the current activity, I would like to quote that 3 teams from our college had completed the project-based learning under the domains of blockchain and purification of oils, and 3 teams completed their projects in MindSpark activity under the domains of biodiversity conservation and human health, and 10 teams did their NEP mini courses, 2 teams each in every 5 mini courses offered. So that sums up to 16 teams who did their completion in the activities offered by IUCEE. Currently, we have 4 teams working under these project missions. Projects mission in the sense we have 2 project missions, that is Mission Agriculture and Mission Vaike River. We found the problem of littering and the plastic waste deposition in Vaike River, and 2 teams are dedicated towards finding a solution, and the other 2 teams are working towards the problem identified in the field visit. In Madurai, we face this issue with irrigation to the agricultural fields, and 2 teams are dedicated towards finding solutions to that. So that is all about our activities in the past. Moving on to the next slide. Our future plans are a project expo hub. We would like to present our projects done by our chapter members to our institution and to other chapters. So planning to have a project expo hub. And the other activities planned are Model United Nations, mock paper presentation, and group discussion activities, and other similar activities to enhance member skills and exposures and in their development. The last one to quote is the industrial and field visits. We have this motto for this kind of activity is that let's go the extra mile to learn and explore. Yeah. And in this occasion, I would like to share my willingness representing my chapter. We currently are now willing to guide and support new chapters which are being formed. And the second one is we are willing to host a project expo which is organized by IUCEE. Currently, we have this MindSpark projects planned to have plan to be kept in Expo at IASF 2023. And since we have active support from our college management, we are also ready to host such events. Finally, our chapter is always ready to collaborate with the fellow EWB chapters for programs and events. We are always ready to it and looking forward towards collaborative events. And that's a brief about my chapter. Thanks for this opportunity. Cheers and thank you.
Well done, Surya Prakash. Which year are you in?
I'm currently in the final year, sir.
Final year. Okay. So again, your challenge is to develop new leadership, but fantastic job. And thank you for offering to host Project Expo and so on. So I think what you should do is get together with some other chapter officer leaders and come up with a plan for some of the ideas that you have. Okay. Great.
Sure, sir, we will.
Thank you so much, Surya
Thank you.
Prakash. So let's give a big hand. One of the older chapters and doing very good job continuously. Okay, next.
Picture, please move.
Ma'am, kindly mute. I think there was someone in background noise.
Okay, Samarth, come in.
Hello, I'm audible?
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Yeah, respected dignitaries and faculty advisors and all my dear friends, a very good evening to each one of you. I'm Samarth Unwani, the former president of KLE Tech IUCEE Student Chapter. KLE Tech IUCEE Student Chapter was started in the year 2020 with the vision to unite students and provide a platform to learn, grow, and achieve a positive social impact with an innovative approach and become a functional unit of the society. The chapter aims to prepare all members to become global leaders and master of their trades by developing critical thinking, effective communication, and leadership qualities to empower and flourish disciplinary and interdisciplinary areas of research that build on present strengths and future opportunities, to actively engage in socio-economical development of the society by contributing our skills, experience, and leadership to enhance competitiveness and quality of the social life. So to highlight over here, we are on the stage of transformation from our office bearers of year 2021 to the new office bearers of 2022 and 2023. So to highlight our former team which had worked for the year of 2021 to 2022, we had our faculty advisor as Dr. Sujata Kodwagi, I, Samarth Unwani, the president, Anushri HR, the vice president, Yogita and Shushmita as joint secretary, Tanvi as a treasurer, Ritesh as event manager, and Shashank Shivanan Shushma as project discipline and public relation officer respectively. Can we move to the next slide? Yeah. So coming here, we have the as I mentioned that we are in the transition phase, and before the current office bearers actually pass out from the college, so we have already recruited. We have already done the team selection for the year 2022-2023. So the previous office bearers would be part of the advisory council for the current batch, and these current office bearers will continue to work on the events project that were already going on the campus. So again, we have Dr. Sujata Kodwagi as our faculty advisor, and this year we have Tanvi as president, Sahana vice president, Palak as event and project management head, Supreet and Prithvish as joint secretary, Shushmita as treasurer. Can we move to the next slide, please? Kirti, Rochan, and Neha are part of event management and the project team, and we are introducing a new position that is a content team. Aditi would be leading that team. So this team would be solely responsible for writing the newsletters, shortlisting the articles that are being published. I will highlight it into the next slides of what exactly this content team is going to do. And this year Pooja will be continuing will be starting as a discipline coordinator. And we also have introduced the technical team. Priyansh and Vaibhav are leading that team. And we also have Mayuri as our chapter ambassador. Next slide, please. So as we have mentioned that IUCEE KLE Tech Student Chapter was started in year 2020, and so far we have done quite a few events, projects, and we have also got some recognition across the platform. So some of the recognition that we have got, we were awarded we were appreciated for exemplary presentation at annual student forum. We were also certified by IUCEE Foundation for empowering and enriching student educations, and in ISF we are also recognized for an outstanding presentation. And in the end, we also conducted a drone hours wherein we had several guest sessions, which was in collaboration with Aero Keli Make Bihar team. To highlight it, Aero Keli Make Bihar team has secured first rank in SAE global competition this year. So it was quite a helpful session for all the students. Next slide, please. So and since it was after we were passed on the baton from the old office bearers to the new office bearers, we had conducted an event called Hakuna Matata. So it means no worries. Since it was the starting time of the academic year, this Hakuna Matata was 2-day techno fun event which aimed to increase the engagement of the student and try to identify and build a community in the chapter, like what to make the students aware about what IUCEE student chapter is doing in the campus. To highlight it, 4 out of 9 office bearers were a part of National Student Council as well. And then we had a major collaboration called as Bits and Bytes collaboration. It's a weekly podcasting that we are doing in our college that solely aims to anyone is the stage is open for any of the students who if he or she wants to come up and talk about anything. It's a fun and learn and grow platform wherein you can come and learn something, wherein you can come up and teach something. So this Bits and Bytes collaboration would be working closely with the content team that we have started this year. They will be solely responsible for publishing bi-weekly newsletters, wherein the articles and the learnings that have happened in the previous week would be published and would be sent across to other student chapters as well. And then we had a placement series that we had started called Let's Crack It. So it was wherein we invited our college alumnus from various fields, from IT, from civil, from mechanical, and all of the to guide the students. We had a panel discussion for the students of third year back then, and we had a dedicated workshop on acing product management. This workshop was aimed to make students understand before actually building something, you need to understand their use cases and try to understand how a product management, how a product life cycle. Since in the end, our goal is to have a proper product in the end. Yes, I'm running out of time.
We need to
Can we move to the next slide? So we did participate and participated in Mindspark, and we had quite a few registrations, and some of the projects even reached to the final stage of it. And the sayonara, when we are actually right now where we are in. So we have transferred the responsibilities to the current office bearers that they are in. And so just to highlight one of the events that our newly elected office bearers have conducted, it was on the occasion of Engineering Day. It was called Engineering Expertise. It was a one-day event which included 3 rounds aimed at engineering education, giving a bit of nostalgia to the final year students, how their engineering life in first year was. And they did have a subjective questions on how on their respective streams as well. Can we go to the next slide, please?
Yeah, be quick.
Yeah. So I would like to highlight one of the important project campaigns that we are working on. So it's in quite an early stage that we are in. That is called Project Shiksha, wherein we have collaborated with the Humanities Department of Delhi Technological University, wherein we are aiming to go to the schools of remote locations, and we are trying to build a platform wherein we would be giving access to the students to the schools in the remote location, wherein they can request for a particular topic that can be that they need, if somebody can come and teach across it, and that request would be visible to that would be an open platform wherein the request would be visible to each one of the members that they are registered in, and they can record their video, or they can create animations, or however they would like to contribute, and they can put it on the platform, and that would be used for the bridging the gap that is there between modern education and the education that is going on that school. And as I already mentioned about monthly newsletters, so won't be covering that now because of time limit. And the collaborations, we already have collaboration with Bits and Bytes, and as I also mentioned, we are collaborating with Department of Humanities as well. And in the end, the growing together comes under the Project Shiksha that we have taken that is already mentioned. Yeah, so that's from KLE Tech Student Chapter. This is Samarth signing off.
Fantastic, Samarth. Fantastic. Lots of exciting things going on. And an idea came to me while I'm listening to all these amazing work that all the student chapters are doing. We need to really document all this, Sampada, and maybe at the annual student forum, distribute copies of the document where all these chapters have done. Samarth, could you take the lead in trying to coordinate this activity from all the chapters, putting everything together, documentation? Can you help with that?
Yeah, sure.
because all the chapters
Yeah,
are some
2, 3
amazing things. You
chapters
could
can
come
team
up with a
up together.
format and collect the information and let by deadline will be by January. That's our goal, right? Okay, great job, Samar.
Sure, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Okay.
Had such a splendid presentation from Kelly Technological University, and here we would like to present a virtual award as a token of appreciation on behalf of the IUCW. Thank you very much.
Now we have a student chapter from AISSM College. Now it's your...
Hello.
Yeah. Come in, Aishwarya.
Hello, good evening, everyone. Let me just confirm. Am I audible?
Yes, audible, visible, everything.
Yes, thank you so much. Good evening, everyone. Myself, the president of IUCEE Student Chapter, AISSMS COE. We working on the vision and mission of students' activities that will foster environment and cultivate students' learning through various programs, leadership experiences, and assistantships to help elevate students' success. And with a mission of mission to dispense students opportunities for holistic growth through co-curricular experiences. So basically, our chapter was formed on the vision and mission of by the students for the students. And currently we see 3 members from our core committee because we are still in the recruitment phase for this academic year. Me being the vice president and the other 2 being the secretaries, Siddharth Mandale and Sushil Maitre. Sudarshan Lule and the vice presidents and the head of departments and all the other team members are included in the committee. So next, the works done that we have in our committee as far as now is from 2020, we have inaugurated a chapter and conducted different events like debates, webinars, virtual industrial visits, and many other things. In 2021, we had an ideathon, which was a hackathon wherein many students participated and ideated their ideas. And apart from the technical aspects, we had some non-technical events also, like the extempore and the quiz of file competitions, and the webinar which was conducted by Ankit Joshi sir. That was a happy trail, which was a motivational webinar. And the group discussion competition, which helped the students students in their last year to help them in the group discussions. And the current year that we have is we are still in the recruitment phase. And also we had one event like just a minute video, so that was on 26th January. So yeah, so that's all that we have done till date. And the future, next slide please. Yeah, so the future plans that we are aiming for is to have webinars related to different domains, not regardless of their departments, and the alumni talks, which will help the students to build and grow in their own domains and whatever aspects they require. And we would also aim to have programming workshops and other non-technical competitions as well. Next slide, please. Yes, so lastly, I would mention some of the challenges that we are tackling as of now, like the participation of students. Due to COVID and all, we have being lack of participation of students. And also second one, we wanted mentors and experts. So I would appeal all the student chapters here, presidents here, to just collaborate and we can solve this issue of mentors and experts being listened. Yeah, thank you. That's all from my side.
Good job, Aishwarya. So that's really good. Who is your faculty coordinator?
Yes, sir. We have Mrs. Meenal Swami ma'am as the faculty advisor.
Mrs. Meenal
Swami ma'am.
Okay, can you ask her to email me? Connect
yes, yes, sir, sure.
Because that way I can get involved. I'm not sure I've been in contact with her. And is she actively guiding you all?
Yes, sir. Like she is a supporting pillar that we have in a chapter.
Yeah, that's very
from the
important.
faculty side. Yes.
Yeah, we need
Yes, sir.
faculty coordinators to help you. Otherwise,
Yes, sir.
very difficult. Okay, and so good job. And think about doing projects, not just some events and webinars. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And,
Sure.
and so think about that. How which year are you in?
So I'm from final year
Yeah, see, that's
right
the plus,
now.
right?
Yeah.
So you have to
Yes, sir.
groom the next level of leadership. So thank you very
Yes,
much.
sir, sure.
Okay, great.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Oh, Meenal is here in the audience. Okay, thank you. Let's connect Meenal. I need to, we need to have some, help this the students. Okay, great.
It was such a nice presentation from AISSMS College of Engineering. Here we would like to present a virtual award as a token of appreciation on behalf of IUCE.
Great. Well done.
Now we have Anurag Institute for the Student Chapter Showcase, and the stage is here, guys. You can start your presentation now.
A very good evening to one and all. Myself, Karthik. I'm the current president of IUCEE and EW of Anurag University. So, can you please move to the next slide? Our faculty coordinators are Dr. Narendra Singh and Mrs. Shahida ma'am. So, first of all, I'd like to thank Krishna Medula sir for always being a regular guest to our college and interacting with us. We are also waiting for a soon program with our Krishna Medula sir at our college. And then
no one has responded, by the way. Your faculty has not responded about my visit.
So actually, we were told that on 20th you're visiting our college.
No, but no one has sent me an email confirming that. I said I'm coming, but nobody has even responded telling me that that's on the plan. Okay, if somebody has decided that, have them connect with me. All right.
Sure. I'll just be on.
No, that nobody has responded to me. Not a single email from your side. So I was assuming that they're not meeting this Friday. Anyway, go ahead.
Sir. We'll look into this definitely, sir. And these are our office bearers for present year. Myself, Karthik,
your audio is shaky.
Yeah, it's kind of shaky.
The vice president and so on. Next slide, please. Can you please move the slide?
Yeah, it's moved. Yeah.
Change the slide.
Yeah, it's moved. Okay.
But
yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Not yet updated in my sir.
Karthik, we can barely hear you.
Sir. Hello, ma'am.
We can barely hear you. We can only read the slides, but we don't really get your audio.
Sorry to interrupt, ma'am.
Can you jump in, Sharath, and take charge?
Yes, ma'am. I'm Sharath from the same Anurag University chapter.
Okay.
I'm the current vice president of this. Sorry for the disturbance created there.
Sure.
Yeah, I would like to continue. So our works done and achievements for the year 2020, IASF 2020 IUCEE Annual Student Forum, in which 189 students and 24 institutions participated in PBL paper presentation works, SOPs, and group activities. We can also have the picture there. And coming into the same year, ICTEE, which is the annual summit conducted by IUCEE, international conferences on transformation in engineering educations, in which 1,000+ delegates participated in diverse workshops and seminars, was conducted in Anurag University. And the next coming years, 2020-21, we actively participated and badged grades A, B, and C certificates in POPBL, certificates of appreciation, of soft skills development, courses of entrepreneur developments, which were conducted by IUCEE. Not to also mention that in the same year, we got one of our teams got also the opportunity to go in Vadwani onboard training session, which was a 6 months program, 6 months by IUCEE. And this opportunity was given only to 20 batches out of 127 batches in IUCEE POB BL. And next, coming to 2020-21, certificates of participation for presenting solar copper clad plates in 12th International Project Competition, VISAI, certificates of appreciation on distillation on essential oils at POP BL, certificates of appreciation low cost honey purity testing kits in the same event. And coming to the latest, which is 2020-22, conducted technical events like project presentations, prototype building, and exhibitions of workshop working models, paper and poster presentations, technical quizzes as a part of technical symposium at colleges and intercolleges levels. We, as a student chapter from Anurag University, are also associated with some of the NGOs to be a part of sustainable development activities too. Can you please change slide? Yeah, coming to the future plans, the foremost goals is to expand the student chapter by conducting events which reflect the sustainable development goals within the university levels. Transferring engineering education with best teaching and learning process for which the following activities are planned up. Think per shot and seminars, activity-based learnings, etc. Project-based learnings with leveraging and design thinking tools and engineering skills of students are some of our future plans which we are going to implement.
Okay, good job, Sharath. And thank you for taking over from Vivek, who could. And I congratulate all of you who have followed the format. Okay, when there is a planning done and given instructions, I think for some of you, like you, have done a good job of following the format given. Unfortunately, you ended up being towards the end and therefore feeling rushed. But if you're in the beginning, we would add a little more interaction with you. But a fantastic job. But make sure somebody gets back to me so I can visit you guys on Friday. Okay. All right.
Sure,
Take
sure,
care.
sure. It's an honor. Thank you.
Thank you. Well done.
There's such a splendid presentation from you guys, and here we would like to present a virtual award as a token of appreciation on behalf of the IUCEE, and thank you very much.
Now we have a presentation from St. Gigs College of Engineering. The stage is yours. You can present now.
Good evening, everyone. Myself, Shiksha, the Secretary of IUCE Student Chapter, St. Gigs. We know IUCE is an organization which is committed to improve the quality of engineering education. Thank you, IUCE, for giving me such an opportunity to work on it. Let me introduce the members. Indrajit Jaykumar, the President of the IUCE St. Gigs Chapter. Myself, Shiksha, Secretary. There Rachel Koshi, the Project Manager. Joseph Binel, who is as the social media head. Vineet sir and Marine ma'am are our advisors. Next slide, ma'am. About works done, between 2019 and 2020, webinar talks and tech talks were conducted. About webinar talks, live online presentation where for one's mental development, it also includes talks on waste management, educational augmentation. About tech talks, talks gave ideas on recent technology facts to develop the employability skills of the members and improve the quality of engineering education. In 2020, 10 of our members actively participated in the annual student forum, and some of our members also participated in IUCEE leadership and successfully completed.
Sure, there is a voice difference from your side. There is.
Hello, is it audible?
Keep going.
Yeah,
That's
now
fine.
we can
Kind of manage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Between 2020 and 2021, implementation were done. Selected projects were implemented after conducting the research and awarded certificates during virtual convocation ceremony in July 23, 2020.
We keep losing your voice, Akshay.
Hello, ma'am, is it audible?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anybody else who can fill in?
Hello. Ma'am, is it audible?
Yeah, keep going. I think we'll be fine. We'll manage.
Okay. Between 2021 and 2022, automation courses were done. Active participation in this course provided by IIT Delhi under guidance of Dr. Sunil Jha. In 2023 to 2024, business were planned. About 120 registrations were there. Out of that, 9 people were selected for the second round, which will be conducted at the end of this month. Next slide, ma'am. About future plans, we plan workshops and discussions which helps in enhancing the employability skills of students. Webinars and presentation on different topics for new innovative solutions to problems faced by the society. Projects and placement practice cells were planned for the students to develop the required interview skills related to the gesture, body language, confidence, stress management, and creativity to increase the chance of getting hired. Idea pitching competitions are planned on monthly basis. Thank you, ma'am, and thank you everyone for your listening.
Good job, Akshaya. Who is
Thank you, sir.
your faculty coordinator?
Jeet sir and Merin ma'am.
Yeah, so this is a standing request for all the chapters that are present here today. Request your faculty coordinator to send me an email as soon as possible. I want to connect with all the faculty coordinators and then try to help you all because you did a fantastic job. Good presentation, Akshaya. A lot of good work, and keep up the good work. Okay, one of these days I'm planning to come to your place also in Kottayam. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
It was such a splendid performance by St. Gigs College of Engineering. We would like to present a virtual award for your great efforts and achievement on behalf of IUCE team.
Now, as we are coming to the end of this session today, I would
We
like
have
to
NMREC College to present the student chapter showcase. The stage is yours, guys.
Good evening to all the dignitaries and all the participants in the meet. I feel very privileged to be a part of this meet and the delightful evening. I'm Deepa from Nalamala Reddy Engineering College, and I'm the Vice President of IUCW. Our Director, Ma'am, Dr. Divyanala, is keenly interested in the student chapter formation, and our Principal, Dr. MNV Ramesh sir, suggested us to form this chapter, and we plan to form this chapter on Engineering's Day, that is 15th September 2021 through online, and we are glad to have Krishnavidla sir and Sampada ma'am as chief support. And we have the spine and chief support of this chapter, Munir sir, our faculty head coordinator. We have newly formed our chapter on the vision to improve the quality of engineering education. So I feel privileged to talk about newly elected office bearers. Coming to President G. Bharat, and I'm the Vice President, and we have Secretary Lalita. She is the third year student. She is very keen and interested to be a part of ICW. And we also have third year student Madhumita as a social media in charge. Apart from these all, we also have student ambassador Shravani and student advisor Azraha. As we are newly formed our chapter on the mission to improve the quality of engineering education, we have conducted various quiz competitions and electuation as non-technical events to improve the self-confidence and improve the leadership qualities in ourselves. This slide not only shows the work that we have done and that we are gonna do in the future. So the future plans includes the project expos, seminars, and the workshops on the different topics, and we try to develop our confidence. When Krishnavedla sir have spoke to us recently, we were much excited and inspired to plan a project expos. I think, sir, you have given a new definition for the engineering education, and we all are inspired. For your words, we all come together, sit together, and talk about the projects. So we try to improve and build a foundation in our campus and give the good projects out, sir. And we do discover and plan, we organize and build and deploy, and also grow a future for the IUCW in our college. That's all for now.
Thank you, sir, for all this great opportunity for me. And at the end of my day, I always practice the laughing mantra, which was told by sir. And
Laughter
thanks
yoga.
for such a
Okay.
great laughter yoga, sir. Thank you so
That's
much
good. Good
for
for you.
everyone.
Good for you,
And
Deepa.
thank
Good
you all.
job. Yeah, keep up the good
Thank you,
work and
sir.
start working on projects like we
Sure, sir.
discussed
Sure.
last week when I came. Okay. All
Yes,
right.
sir. We'll do, sir. Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you, everybody. Fantastic presentations, everybody. And keep up the good work. Okay. Great job. Wonderful.
It was such a nice presentation from UNMERC College. Here is a token of
I think you cut out your voice.
Yeah, so now as we are coming to the end of the session today, I would like to thank our beloved guest, Mrs. Sambada ma'am and Krishna Vedadasa for guiding and motivating all our student chapters. Thank you so much. I extend my wishes to each one of the chapters for their enthusiasm to take their chapters to next level with various activities. Stay tuned with us.
Absolutely. It's the next level. Okay. All fantastic presentations.
It was great hearing.
And next level, we go to the next level. So keep up the good work. Okay.
It was great hearing out all this, guys. For the next session, we have just a minute. I invite Mr. Tanvan and Surya Prakash to take over the stage, and myself, Yukta and Bilal, signing off. Thank you all.
I'll
Thank you,
just
Yukta and
interrupt
Bilal.
and give an announcement. So we are truncating the time of just a minute to 20 minutes. And also, what would you do if to 20 minutes so that we can start the award ceremony at 8 p.m. All the attendees for JAM and what would you do if, please cooperate so that we are able to stick to 8 p.m. start for the award ceremony. All the results of the debate will be declared and all the certificates will be given. I request faculty advisors to be present for the award ceremony for a faculty felicitation. Thank you.
Thank you, Yukta and Bilal. Good evening, everyone. Myself, Dhanvan, and Surya Prakash are here to make your minute special.
Though you are aware of rules and regulations, here we say it again. Topics will be given randomly and topics won't be changed once given. Participants are given only 1 minute to speak and winners will be decided based on the audience vote. A moderator can stop the participant if he or she exits the fund. If you are having doubts on rules and regulations, here we are to clarify you. And for our audience, the link is shared in the chat box for voting. The voting has to be done simultaneously.
As the link has been shared, now let's go with the first participant. I request the audience to click on the link and submit the results, submit the rating after completing all the participants. Now I call upon Arya Patel.
Yes, I'm there.
Yeah. So your topic is going to be the best day of your life. And here you are.
Hello everyone, my name is Arya Patel. I'm from Kikiwa College of Engineering, Nasik. The best day in my life, I would say when as a student, when I was in 7th standard, I failed in my maths exam. And when I was in my 10th standard, then I was the first rank holder in my class. This was the best day of my life because at that point of time, my mother was very proud. And I would say that in my whole life, I've experienced each and every rank, right from the rank 36th in the class, right from a failure to the rank 1. And I've experienced each and everything. And the journey was really different. I wouldn't say it was difficult, but it was different. And I have an experience of everything, I would say. And really, like the happiness that I saw in my mother's face was different. I think somewhere the motivation for becoming a rank 1 somewhere came from some of my friends. One of my friends said once that you don't have enough marks, and I took that in a positive way. And today, when I meet that friend today, and I really thank her for saying those words, because today what I am is because of what she said. And that's all. I think that was the best day of my life.
Thank you, Arya. Thank you. Next, I call upon Alvina.
Yes, am I audible?
Yeah.
All right.
So your topic is if you had a superpower.
Thank you so much for the topic. Hey everyone, this is Alvina Vanessa Mendonça and I'm from St. Joseph's Engineering College. Well, if I had a superpower, it would be to know when people actually die. So before I actually come to know whether a person is about to die, I want some sort of, a message that, okay, this is going to happen or that is going to happen. So I can stop people at the right moment. Actually, one of my biggest fears till date has been losing my loved ones. So one superpower, if I could have, it would be to know when a person actually dies. Thank you.
Thank you, Alvina. Next, I call upon Sahana Kopat.
Hello, Dhanwan.
Yeah. So your topic is robotics a threat to human?
I'm sorry, I didn't get you.
Is robotics a threat to human?
Okay. Good evening, everyone. This is Sana Kopat from Kelly Technological University. I am a final year engineering student. I am from the computer science branch, and today I'm speaking for a minute on the topic, is robotics a threat to human? So according to me, I'm a software person, and I really know so much about robotics and stuff. And I would like to say that robotics is definitely not a threat to human, as everything has pros and cons. Everything is two-sided, like a coin. So does robotics and any other technology, I must say. But robotics, when used properly in the right ways, in using the right perspective, if the world takes it in a positive way, if the creators create it in a way such that it is used for the betterment of mankind, then I don't think robotics is any day a threat for the humankind. Just like one day atom bomb was, it is a threat, but it is also a defense mechanism. Everything can be a threat. A knife, it can be used to cut vegetables, but it can also be used to kill somebody. So is it a threat? No, it's a daily necessity. And so is robotics, maybe when in the future.
Yeah, your time's up. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah. Next, I call upon Shugala Loisa. Okay, next, then I move up to the next person, Pa Shakti.
Yes, could you hear me?
Yeah. So your topic would be your favorite hobby.
My favorite hobby. Okay. Good evening, everyone. To say literally, I don't have a particular hobby to say. Everything I do in my life is something what interests me. Like a few minutes ago, I was learning about the historical monuments, the Clear Glass Museum, the Louvre Museum. So one thing that always fascinates me is about history. What would have people done in a place where we have nobody? It's about learning. So I think learning about history, the perspective of the development and civilization of mankind, has brought me, that fascinates me to the most extent, so that we could learn from our mistakes, and then we could rejuvenate ourselves with new learnings for a new and brighter future. That matters the most. So learn from what we fail. So that's what the thing is. Thank you.
Thank you, Shakti. I guess the audience are voting for the participants. Next, we can go to Tarun Kumar.
Good evening, everyone.
Yeah. So yours is importance of reading.
This is Tarun Kumar from KSRM College of Engineering, Kadapa. Importance of reading is very important, as it will helps in increasing our skills. It will always helps in boosting our skills in a particular concept. Right from our childhood, everyone should be thorough. Everyone should have a hobby like reading, because reading always makes us having a concept over a particular subject. Mugging up with the concept is not well, but having a conceptual knowledge over a particular topic is.
Yeah, Tarun. Sorry to interrupt. The time's up.
Okay, thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Next, I call on Soumya Priya.
Yeah, good evening. Good evening, everyone.
So your topic is social media, pain or.
Okay, fine. I'm Soumyapriya from KSRM College of Engineering. Social media is a name that is everyone aware of. In simple words, we can define the social media as a platform that allows users to share the photos, videos, texts, or communicate through messages or calls. And when coming to boon or bane, social media is a great way of entertainment. More than half of its users are here for the same purpose. But the social media is also a great source of spreading fake news. People are now addicted to social media, which in turn can affect their health. Cyber crimes, online bullying, security and privacy issues represents its dark side. So social media, though social media plays a vital part of our lives, and it can be understood in such a way that an average person spends around 2.5 of hours on social media. So it can be a boon or bane based on our usage. So I
Thank you,
conclude here.
Soumyapriya.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Next, I call upon Angeline Sweta.
Yes, good evening.
Yeah. So your topic is life after COVID.
Okay, life was not so easy after COVID as it was before COVID. Okay, so introducing myself, I'm Angeline from Rajaram College of Engineering. So after COVID, people became more aware of their health. So as an impact, star hotels welcome people with sanitizers instead of juices. Discount and sales tax are replaced with hygiene and healthy. So from financial perspective, there is a slight downfall encountered in all sectors except for medicine and IT fields. So the global market had to bounce back. So after COVID, people, wherever they go, they had to carry their face masks. So from education perspective, digital learning has become the new normal. So I think life after COVID was a bit tough before COVID. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, I call upon Umita Yashwant Reddy.
Yes.
Yeah. So your topic is the importance of time management.
Importance of
time management.
Yeah, time management is really very important in our lives as we pursuing many of studies and other things. We have to definitely make partialities in time. We have to wake up at this time, we have to sleep at this time, we have to eat, and we have to do it repeatedly and routinely day by day. If the routine is mixes up, then the health issues might be come up. And time management is also important in exam also. If the time management is not done well in the exam, means we may end up with not attempting some of the answers and answers of the questions, which might lose our marks. Like that. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Next, I call upon Veera Krishna.
Am I audible?
Yeah. So your topic is the person you would most like to meet. You wish to meet.
Good evening, everyone. I am Veera Krishna. I am from UNVJIT. The person I would like to meet, if it is possible, is Swami Vivekananda. That is, he is the one who represented us, represented and who made India to be respected from throughout the world. I want to learn the spirituality and the essence of our Shastras and the essence of being a human from Vivekananda, and I want to help people who are suffering from their basic needs and from the plights of their situations in different sectors, whatever it may be, so that they can come out of their problems. Thank you.
Yeah, Veera. Yeah, thank you. Now I call upon Suveta. Is Suveta there? Okay. Then I will move to Ganesh Shankar Rao.
Am I audible?
Yeah, you are. So, who is your hero to you and why?
Hello everyone, I'm Ganesh Shankar from Tyagaraja College of Engineering. My hero is my father. He is the one who inspired me right from childhood until now. The main reason he is being a hero is that the struggles he has faced right from his childhood. He lost his father at an early age. From there on, from studying at a government school, then working at let us to pay fees to the college, and then trying various exams, and at last he is working at LIC. I am really proud of him, and he is really positive person, and I hope I would get inspired and keep motivating the future
Yeah,
of my
Ganesh.
family. Thank you.
Thank you. Now I call upon Dushyant Kumar Singh.
Hello everyone.
Yeah.
Am I audible?
Yeah, your topic would be
Hello, this is
smart work versus hard work.
hello everyone. This is Dushyant Kumar Singh from Tyagaraja College of Engineering. So smart work versus hard. So everyone has heard it from the beginning of life. Like everyone says, hard for getting, and it's an important thing. But there's a difference between a work. Like even the person can get a good result even by doing a smart work. Suppose if you are doing some work, doing a work doesn't always mean sweating and sitting for long hours. If you do it in a particular good way, by smart skills, it can be achieved earlier. So that's it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Now I call upon Anjali Kulkarni. Is she available? Okay. Then I move to Abhishek Gorke. No, they aren't. Now I call upon Kushalian.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Good evening, all of you. Yeah.
Your topic is life in space possible?
Yeah, I'm Kushal from Kelly Technological University. Yeah, according to your topic, life is possible in the space because there is already a life that is existing in the space stations, and all the space explorations which are been going undergoing in today's generation would be one or the other day make this happen. And yeah, I would also contradict to this point. Entire life couldn't be what we call accomplished in the space, but yeah, some part, like you can travel to the space, you can explore the universe, you can explore all the space activities going around us. Yeah, that would be possible in the near future. There are many big companies which have been working onto this. Yeah, so I want to conclude this. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Now I call upon Sai Siddharth. Okay, he's not available. Then is Meenakshi is there?
Yes, good evening everyone. Am I audible?
Yeah. So your topic is are examinations really necessary?
Okay. So this is a really cool topic for the student to talk on. So let's classify the different kinds of examination first. So examination can be written, it can be of speech, or it can just be on finding out the capability of a person. So the examinations that we really appear on a daily life is basically written. So as a college students, we obviously prefer a lot of examination, university examination, college level. But are these the so how do we come to a conclusion that if examinations are really necessary means by coming to a conclusion that these examinations are really helpful in actually
Yeah, Meenakshi. Sorry to interrupt, but the time is over.
Okay.
Now I call upon Surya Prakash.
Yes, am I audible?
Yeah. So your topic is theaters versus OTT.
Okay, this is a good topic to debate upon. And this is Surya Prakash from Tyagaraja College of Engineering, and the topic is theaters with OTT. Theaters actually give us experience which never OTT could match, but OTT has become a option for those who prefer watching movies within the rooms, right? Like when the COVID just burst out and we all were pushed to be inside the home, we all preferred, and the OTT actually boomed in the age, and it's now become inevitable. Like how the computers we use are now inevitable. The OTT platform was in existence, but now it has become a part of our life. Every day we used to see web series and lot of episodes in OTT. And actually, cine industry has two options now. They look for the best option, and those two options are theaters and OTT. But I prefer theaters. That experience can never be matched. Thank you.
Thank you, Surya Prakash. Now I call upon Venkat Narasimha Rao.
Hello, is my voice audible?
Yeah, Venkat. So your topic is importance of extracurricular activities.
Yeah, myself, I'm Venkat Narasimha from Anurag University chapter. So the topic is extracurricular activities is important to the children, because nowadays it's very vital, because even from the early childhood, if you are concentrating on the extracurricular activities, it boosts your confidence and bring out the team player in you. And also it will be a vital place in the future if you want to pursue any other activities other than the academics. Even now we can see that the future generations of a sports field is coming from the school age. And if the students are being encouraged from the early childhood to participate in other sports activities or non-technical activities or any other particular debates or any activities that can be included other than the academics, will pursue their brain and also will push them to the other goals and other interests of the future. And it could be a very beneficial to all the country and even the world, because we can see that everything need to be starting from the beginning, because at the end, even if you want to succeed in anything, the earlyhood will be the best thing, so that pushing of children in the extracurricular activities is very important for all the institutions, parents, and even the students should have a consciousness to bring out their own talent. So that's thank you, everyone.
Yeah, thank you. Now I call upon R. Ramanathan.
Hello.
Yeah. So your topic is things you learned in lockdown.
Things you learned in
lockdown.
To be frank, I have not learned anything from the lockdown. Just to be lazy, and how to procrastination, and how to delay a given task, and how to sit in front of an electronic gadget for more than 10 hours. I have learned which is not useful for our life, and playing games and computers and etc. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Ramanathan. Now I call upon Justin Paul.
Yes, am I audible?
Yeah, you are. So your topic is your best childhood memory.
My
Time
best
is up,
child.
by the way.
Sorry, ma'am.
Time up.
Okay, ma'am. He's the last participant, so can we?
Last participant, go ahead.
Yeah, ma'am.
Hello, I'm Justin Paul Collingarden. I'm a final year BTech Mechanical student from Hindustan University. My topic, my best childhood memory. My best childhood memory was the day when I got a gold medal in my maths exam. It's a very important day because that was the day that I gained self-confidence. I came to know that I can do something in my life. I can be a person who can change this world by small activities. I feel that such childhood memories like mine, where we get an appreciation and award, can change our lives. These are memories that are sharpened in our minds, and these are the memories that we take ahead in life and always remember in our depression days. So my childhood memory of that gold medal in my 7th standard, that made me motivated, that made me the person who I am to go ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, Justin.
Yeah. Justin, we need a student chapter at Hindustan University.
Yes, sir.
And you have to form it, okay?
Yes.
Did you get it, my message?
Yes, sir. I got it.
Yeah. So work with other students, form a chapter. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Thank you all for your wonderful performance. We request the audience to submit their votes without faith. Now, I thank everyone for spending your time and making our efforts worthy. Now, I hand over the session to Sushmita and Tejas for the next round. What would you do if? Thank you all.
Good evening, everyone. A great good evening to all the dignitaries and my fellow partakers in this summit. I am very much excited to be here and I welcome you all to this summit. Myself, Sushmita and Tejas are here to make some blast with our funny questionnaire on what would you do if.
Good evening, everyone. I am Tejesh. Obviously, you are aware of rules and regulations. Anyhow, I would like to explain them once again. So the instructions are: topics will be given randomly, and topics will not be changed once given. And each participant is given only 1 minute to express their views about the particular topic, and winners will be decided based on the jury's decision. So I hope you understand the instructions of this fun blast. If you have still any doubts, we are here to clarify you. So let's get started.
If you don't have any doubts, let's start our session. First participant is Tushina NS, and your topic is, what would you do if you woke up in the morning and you were 100 feet tall? Sushina NS. Are you here?
No, she's 100 feet tall, so she's up in the clouds somewhere. She can't hear you.
Move to the next one. We have some participants who are here and want to participate.
Yeah, okay. Second participant is Vinuta AS, and your topic is, what if everything you touched turned to gold?
I guess they didn't get the message.
Okay, we move on to the third participant, Spurti M. Spurti M, are you here?
Wonder what happened.
Okay.
I think we have some participants from JAM who were waiting for an opportunity. Give them a chance.
Yeah, whoever is right.
Yes, ma'am.
Let some other people talk. Who wants to?
Yeah, those who are here. Shen Baga is here. Shen Baga, would you like to take
one of these?
Can I answer?
Yes, ma'am. I'm here.
Gold one.
I'm here, ma'am.
So let Shen Baga go first, then Arya Patil, and then Varun.
Okay, Shenbaga, your topic will be, what would you do if you woke up in the morning and you were 100 feet tall?
Yeah, okay. If I woke up in the morning, hello everyone. Can you hear me?
Yeah, go.
Yeah, if I woke up in the morning and I was 100 feet tall, the first thing I would do is to see, a giraffe. Because I've always wondered what will be on the top of its head, because it's always too tall, and it's always like, always enjoying its life being tall. Whenever I see a giraffe in a zoo or in a park, I always feel like, what would it even do? Because it's always like enjoying all the leaves out there up in the trees and everything, right? So I would like to see what's actually on the top of the head of a giraffe. And 100 feet tall is obviously not meant to see just a giraffe, right? So I'd like to see what to say. I'm 100 feet tall, man, because now I'm the superhero or what. So people will definitely spend a lot of money to see me climbing up the Eiffel Tower just like that. So I can do a lot of wonders. I can even be rich within a couple of days. Time up. So yeah, thank you.
Our next participant is Khushi, and your topic would be, hello, am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Yeah. Khushi, your topic is, what if everything you touch turned to gold?
Hello everyone, I'm Khushi from VJIT. If I got up and I got to know that everything I touched turned to gold, I would be very happy that, I'll be rich in some time, and there would be nothing I'm feared of, because in today's life, everything is related to money. I guess all the money I would touch will turn to gold, and everything I eat also will turn to gold. So there are too many disadvantages of that. So if in my mind, the only thing I can touch would turn to gold, will be much of advantage than everything. Because if I want to touch a comb, that should turn to gold. Okay, thank you so much.
Use a spoon. Use a golden spoon for the food.
Can I answer this question?
Okay, our next participant is Kunal Somnath. Is he here? I repeat, Kunal Somnath, are you here?
Okay, somebody can raise a hand.
Anybody who wants to speak?
Can I answer to the before question, ma'am?
Who is it?
Varun, Arya.
Arya Patil, okay.
I am here, ma'am.
Okay,
Varun.
Arya Patil.
Yeah.
Okay, the next
Arya.
participant will be Arya Patil. And your question is, what if you could see 1 hour in the future?
If I could see in 1 hour in the future. So I'll probably see the mistakes that I might do, and I would not do that right now. And I would do some other mistakes so that if I see the mistake that I could do in the next 1 hour, I won't repeat that, and I would do some other mistakes. So with this, I'll also not do the mistake. I won't waste the time on the mistakes in the 1 hour, and I'll learn something new from the other mistakes. So that is, I think, what I'll do.
He says the exams will be easy.
Okay. Anybody who is raising
Varun.
your hand? Okay, Varun.
Yes, I'm here.
Varun. Okay. So your topic is, what if you could print the money?
If I could print the money, I will print the money of other countries so that our country will become rich.
This is the brilliant one.
I will print all other countries' money and share them with our country's income.
Next.
This is my answer. Thank you for
We
this
have Kushal,
opportunity.
Nikhit, and Sahana in line. Okay, Kushal, next.
Okay, Kushal, your topic is, what if aliens knocked on your door one day?
Actually, so funny, realistic topic. Yeah. Actually, we have been seeing this recent news going on, like UFOs near the Kiev and all in the Ukraine. Yeah, coming to the topic, yeah, it would be a little bit exciting to know how how actually the aliens will look like, know their habitats, etc., and their will probably love to see from know the history of where they have been getting from and explore the universe, because we are only restricted to our Earth and some other planets, because apart from this there is a big universe where aliens are also trying to connect us, and many space programs have been launched to get the knowledge and connect to the aliens. Yeah, I would be happy to know that. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Next participant is
Majeti. Nikhit, right?
Follow a list. If there is no list, then follow Nikhit and Sahana.
Yeah, we'll go in that line.
Good evening, everyone. Am I audible?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're audible. Your topic is, what if there was no electricity for 1 year anywhere?
Well, it is very interesting. It is a very interesting scenario. First of all, I would like to amend my day-to-day activities to avoid to so that I would like to search for an alternatives for my day-to-day activities, and I would like to spend most of my time with people, building relations and spending as much time as possible with people. And I would also try to pursue my hobbies which are not linked with electricity. Like I want to become ambidextrous, and that doesn't require any electricity, right? I would search some sort of hobbies that would keep me that would keep me alive and not get bored. And I will try to learn as much as possible from real world scenarios. Thank you.
There will be no pollution if there was no electricity.
Okay, we are going according to the list right now. Dhatrika Anish, are you here?
Yes.
Oh, okay, good.
Okay.
Somebody in the list is here.
Okay, your topic is, what if you could read the minds?
Yeah, it's a very good topic. And good evening, one and all. I am Anish from MLRIT. And what if I could read the minds? Like I can read the minds of my friends and like what they are planning behind me, like what they want to do and what the fun they want to generate about me. And I can read read the minds of enemies, like what they want to do, tactics and all the things that that to defend me in some or the other places. And not only friends and these enemies, we can also read the faculty's mind, and sometimes that it could be helpful in writing the exams if the same invigilator had came of the same subject in the exam. And we can also read the minds of all the persons, like friends, faculty, and this all. And if we go to some another place, the place where we don't get the language
Time
what.
up.
Time up.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, our next participant is Sahana Kapoor, and your topic is what would you do if
What happened? We lost Sushmita.
Next, am I audible?
Sushmita, we cannot hear you.
Yeah,
You're
Sushmita,
audible
you're
now.
back. You're back.
Yeah, our next participant is Sahana Kapoor, and your topic is what would you do if you had only 24 hours to live?
What would I? Okay, hello everybody. I'm Sana Kopit, and so I'm speaking on what would I do if I have 24 hours to live. So 24 hours to live is a very short time, and I would probably start taking everything off my bucket list, like going on the fastest roller coaster, or walking alone in the night, or going clubbing, or eating my favorite food for one last time, or meeting my best friend, or traveling to the or whatever the most scenic location I know, and finding some time for myself. Or if my best friend is like away from me, maybe a last video call, hugging my parents for one last time very tightly, and gifting my sister whatever she wants out of my pocket money, because that would be something I didn't do.
Next, Sushmita.
The chat comments are so amazingly funny.
And the comments are even funnier. Yeah, chat comments. I think Sushmita lost her voice again.
Next moderator, please pitch in. Back up.
I think she's having difficulty with the connection. Yeah, there she's back. She's back. Go ahead.
Not working out.
Not happening. Not happening.
Where is the backup?
So the next participant is Ruman. Ruman, am I audible?
Good evening,
sir?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Good evening, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So
May I
what's the
know
topic?
the topic?
Backup has to kick in. Who's back up to Sushmita? Sushma.
Dhanwan or Komal, we need to back up Sushmita.
What would you do if you are stuck in a box in a position?
Sorry, sir. I didn't get you.
What would you do if you are stuck in a box in a position?
Am I audible now?
Sushmita, give it to Komal Krishna or somebody else. Your audio is shaky.
Do they have a list?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
ये भी चाहिए
Nilesh sir, I think you have to mute yourself.
Hello. Good evening, ma'am. I didn't get my topic.
Yes.
Technical issues.
What would we do if we stuck in a box in a position?
Okay. Hello, everyone. I am Ruman from Malnad. So, my topic is what would I do if I am stuck in a box in a circle, right?
Yes.
So first of all, I would try to search if there is any peephole in the box, and then if there is any peephole, then I would try to scream the loudest of my vocal so that my voice is audible to each and to anyone present outside the box. If it is so, then if someone comes there to ask what is going on inside the box, then I would tell them what's under what circumstances I am present here, how did I get here. So first of all, he would try to get me out, And then if I am having a cell phone, and if the cell phone has got the signal connection, then I will surely contact my father, who is the Superman
Sorry, your
of my
time is up.
whole
Time
life.
up. Time up.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you,
Next,
sir.
next,
Yeah.
Kala Niharika.
Samat says think outside the box.
Hello.
Hello, am
Kala
I audible?
Niharika. Yes. Your question
Hello,
is
am I
what
audible?
would- Yes, you are audible.
Yeah.
Your question is what would you do if world was ending the next day?
Oh, very good evening, everyone. I'm Kalini Harika from VVIT. If the world is ending in a day, then I would probably be very scared because it's the last day of the world, and I had many things to do in my life. And if the world is not present, I cannot fulfill all my wishes. All right. And I would think if there is any backup plan, like if there is any other planet or any other chance to not end so that we can save the world, save many people all around present in the world. So I would be very scared probably. Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Next participant, Bhavya Sri Sai. Kasturi Bhavya Sri Sai. Are you here?
Yeah, am I audible?
Yes. Okay, your question is what would we do if you were the one person who is living on the earth?
Okay, I'm Kaskuti Bhavyasri from VVIT, and this is literally like I would be really very scared if I was the one who is living, and it is also like I used to fulfill my desires, and it is really very interesting that I'm the one only living here.
Okay, your time is up. You will be going to next one. Next, Yoshita. Is Yoshita here?
నాకు వినిపిస్తుందా
వినిపించింది అయిపోయింది టైం
టైం అప్ అన్నారా
Is Yoshita there?
బాగానే మాట్లాడాలి చాలే
Please mute yourself.
Next, Majority Nikit. Are you there? Next, Sushir R. Methi.
Hello. I think I have already completed my project.
Yeah.
Okay. Likit Reddy. Kuravali. Hello. Likit Reddy Kuravali, are you there?
Veera Krishna wants to participate. Okay, Veera, you take the next. Give it to him.
Thank you.
Okay. Your question is what would we do if there were no weekends?
Then I will take entire week as a weekend. Thank you.
Okay, that's it, your answer. Okay.
Okay, one last and then we close.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, I would like to take.
Okay.
Venkat Narasimha Rao.
Yes, sir.
What would we do if you fall for someone?
You fall for someone.
Yes.
Yeah, if I fall for someone, I'll just first go and express my feelings for them, and then I will make her fall for me again, and then rest of the world looking at her face, everyone else will also fall from her by seeing us as jealousy. So that will be my answer.
Okay, thank you all for your participation. We would like to end the
Good game.
session here.
Good session, guys. I like the session. Really nice, entertaining.
Okay.
Am I audible now?
Okay, Tejas, you can take over.
Almost.
It's the same kind of audio. I think there's a problem.
Yeah, some link,
Tejas,
connectivity
you can
problem.
Yeah, wow.
But
Oh,
good
the
job
backup
anyway,
system.
Sushmita. Well done.
It's wonderful listening to your ideas, creative and innovative ideas for our funny questions, guys. Really, you blasted this session like anything, guys. And now it's time to announce the results for our what for performance for your funny questions and answers, guys. Now I request the jury members to announce the results for the performance of our participants.
Do you want us to announce right now, or shall we go with the standard award ceremony flow?
Yes,
We'll have it with the
award ceremony.
Okay. I'm just putting the scores. Let the award ceremony moderators
take up now.
Hello. Thank you, Susmita and Tejas. I am Akshar along with my co-host, Mr. Sharvin. As every great thing must come to an end, we are coming to the end of this year's summit. Here we welcome you all a very day of Summit Award and Recognition Ceremony. I feel honored to announce that we have Dr. Krishna Vedula sir and Ms. Sampada Pachuria ma'am and Iucee Advisor Committee with us for the award ceremony. So I welcome Dr. Krishna Vedula sir and Ms. Sampada Pachuria ma'am and all other respected delegates and all our lovely audience to the award and recognition ceremony of Iucee Summit 2022.
For now, let's get started with the award ceremony for today. I request Ms. Sampada ma'am and Krishna sir to present the awards and recognition for the students who are excellent in diverse categories. First of all, the prizes for the debate competition. For room 1, the topic was how 5G will impact the Indian population. And the runners-up for the topic is Team 3 from KSRM College. They have spoken against the motion and was represented by Mr.
Sharvin,
Vigamala. Hello?
The certificate on display is different from the name you're calling out. Follow the slide deck.
Okay, now the winner for the room 1 is Team 2 from VVIT College. They spoke against the motion and the team was represented by Mopidevi Sai Nikhil and Lahari Karaki from VVIT. Congratulations, team.
Congratulations, VVIT team.
Okay, now the runners-up.
So, just one thing. So the winning teams will be given a cash prize or a gift voucher prize of 3,000 rupees from Krishna sir.
From Iucee, not Krishna sir.
From Iucee Foundation. Actually, Krishna, I was hoping if you would announce that. It would be nicer coming from you. So
that's fine. The winners will get 3,000 rupees. The winner by VVIT as a team. Yeah, this is PICT. Go ahead, announce it. Go ahead, Akshar.
Now, the winners for the room 2 are PICT and BH Gagi College. PICT College spoke for the motion and the team was represented by Suma Meghna Gadlib and Anushri Patil.
Congratulations.
And from BH Gagi College, Mr. Harsh R. Mishra spoke for the motion.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, all of you.
Thank you so much, ma'am and sir.
Okay. From room 3, the team 3 from PICT won are the winners and they spoke for the motion and the team was represented by Arati Lal.
Congratulations,
Arati.
PICT.
For room 4, the winners are team 3 from TCE and they spoke for the motion and the team was represented by Sai Siddharth S. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Sai Siddharth, yeah.
For room 5, the topic was technology, boon or bane, to reduce the disparities between rich and poor in India. The winners for room 5 is St. Kitts College.
Congratulations,
they spoke
St. Kitts.
against the motion and the team was represented by Alina Vinod.
Congratulations, St. Kitts. Again, the winners are getting 3,000 rupees for the college chapter and 2,000. The runners up get 2,000 for the college. Yeah.
Now the runners up for room 1. The runners up are team 3 from KSRM College. They spoke against the motion and the team was represented by Mr. Bigamala Venkata Tarun Kumar. Congratulations.
Congratulations. The runners up get 2,000 rupees for the team.
For room 2, the runners up are team 1 from KLE Technological University. They spoke for the motion and the team was represented by Shreyas M. Murugo. Congratulations,
Shreyas.
Congratulations.
The runners up for room 3 is Anugrah University. They spoke for the motion and the team was represented by Poda Sarath. Congratulations, Poda.
Congratulations, Sarath.
Congratulations, Sarath.
For room 4, there are only winners and no runners up. For room 5, the runners up are Team 2 from KLE Technological University. They spoke for the motion and the team was represented by Akansha Rajesh Rao and Sahana Kopar. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Akansha and Sahana.
Okay. Next, the winners for the jam session. The 5 winners were selected according to points. The name of the first person is Arya Patil.
Hello. Congratulations, Arya.
Thank you so much.
Good job, Arya.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. The name of the second person is Ganesh Shankar.
Oh, Sahana. This one is Sahana.
Bro, can you go according to the slide?
Yes.
Congratulations,
follow the
Sahana.
slide. Yeah.
Okay. The
Sahana is
first
winning
person is
many
Sahana
awards today.
Kopar. Congratulations, Sahana.
Congratulations.
Okay. Alvina Vanessa Mendoza.
Thank you.
Congratulations,
Thank
Alvina.
you. Thank you.
Congratulations, Alvina.
The next winner is Ganesh Shankar Ram.
Congratulations,
Congratulations, Ganesh.
Ganesh Shankar Ram.
The next winner is Soumya Priya. Congratulations,
Priya,
Soumya.
congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Congratulations.
The next winner is Surya Prakash City. Congratulations, Surya,
Surya Prakash,
on your
congratulations.
performance.
Fun
Now the
blocks.
winners for What Would You Do? Okay. The first person is Shengba Tandral D. Congratulations, Shengba.
Congratulations, Shanbaga.
The next winner is Varun. Congratulations, Varun.
Well done, Varun. Thinking on your feet, everybody. Good job.
The next one is Kushal and Singhi.
Kushal,
Congratulations, Kushal.
Yeah, thank you.
We have our next winner, Veera Krishnan. Congratulations, Veera.
Congratulations, Veera.
And our next winner is Venkat Narasimha. Congratulations, Venkat, on your
Congratulations.
performance.
Congratulations.
Now we have the event management committee and the
very
person
important.
who were the backbones of this event.
Yes.
So
very
next,
important. Very important.
Mayuri Kalmat for a KLE Technological University for a Student Summit 2022.
Congratulations.
Well done, Mayuri.
Tavan Venkatesh for Tiger College of Engineering.
Good
Thank you,
job.
guys.
Well done.
Akshar Lodia for BS Gardi College of Engineering.
Excellent, Akshar.
Igjot Singh from MIETU Jammu.
Great job, Ekjot. See you next week.
Thank you, sir.
Adarsh Godwa for Vaidyaraj College of Engineering.
Others.
Vidyavardhaka.
Good job.
What happened?
Slide deck has been.
Don't worry.
You are worrying. I'm not.
अब तो हो गया मैम बरी.
Next, please.
Komal Krishna.
Dhanwan is our backbone.
Komal Krishna for Anurag University.
Thank you.
Lots of Krishnas getting the awards.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Next.
Pravalika Reddy. Good.
Pravalika Reddy for Hyderabad Institute of Technology and Management. Prajwal U for Maland College of Engineering.
Congratulations, Prajwal. Good job. Thank you.
Srithan VP for Thaigaraj College of Engineering.
Thank you, Shaitan.
Rukesh K for Savitha College of Engineering.
Thank you, Rukesh.
Jeevan HV for Malan College of Engineering.
Thank you, Jeevan.
Bapat Neil Dharmendra for BH Gardi College of Engineering.
Thank you, Dharmendra.
Thank you, sir.
K. Dinesh Nagamurthy for Vaishya Reddy Venkata Institute of Technology.
Thank you, Dinesh Nagamurthy.
Surya Praveen from K.A. Kalasagini
Thank
Academy
you.
of Research and Education.
Thank you, Surya Praveen.
Surya Prakash P from Thaigaraj College of Engineering.
Thank you, Surya Prakash.
Thank you, sir. Saundarya I am from Thaigaraj College of Engineering.
Soundarya, wonderful job.
Shweta Valli SB, Thaigaraj College of Engineering.
Great job, Sweta Valli.
Mohammad Bilal S from St. Kitts College of Engineering.
Excellent work, Mohammad Bilal.
R.K. Akshita Reddy from Hyderabad Institute of Technology.
Thank you, Akshita Reddy.
Chedipalli Pujatha Reddy from Hyderabad Institute of Technology and Management.
Well done, Pujita.
K. Rishi Madhav from Anurag University.
Thank you, Rishi Madhav.
Shreya B.S. from Vidya Varthaka College of Engineering.
Great job, Shreya.
Sherwin Matthew Jebko from St. Kitts College of Engineering.
Sherwin Matthew Jacob. Yay, good job.
Thank you, sir.
Shashidhar R.M. from Malan College of Engineering.
Well done,
Thank you.
Shashidhar.
Jatin Joseph Levinson, St. Kitts College of Engineering.
Thank you, Jitin. Joseph.
Joseph Binil from St. Kitts College of Engineering.
Thank you, Joseph. Binil. Fantastic.
Akshar, bring your microphone close to you.
B. Shiva Rakshita, Hyderabad Institute of Technology.
Well done. Congratulations, Shiva Rakshita, and thank you.
Mokhana GGR
Great job.
for Thaigaraj College of Engineering.
Excellent work, Mokhana.
Yukta Shri Mukhya, Vaishya Reddy Venkata Institute of Technology.
Yukta Sri Mayuka,
Mayuka.
fantastic job.
Rohan Pranithi, Anurag College of Engineering.
Thank you, Rohan Pranit.
Sushmita Koreshetty, KLE Technology University.
Yay, Sushmita, well done.
These are the management committee members who has mentored us in this event. First, I would like to Harsh Mishra.
Great job, Harsh. Well done.
Harsh, this is your
Excellent.
birthday gift from Iucee.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you
Krishna,
so much,
today is
ma'am.
Harsh's birthday.
Oh, okay.
Happy birthday, Harsh.
Thank you so much, everybody.
Next, we have Mohammad Sohail.
No, Harini.
Harini.
It has gone, ma'am.
Thank you,
And
Harini.
next we have Harini.
Yeah, Harini. Good job. Well done. Fantastic. Mohammad Sohail. Skip ho gaya.
Okay,
Mohammad.
yeah.
Mohammad Sohail.
Next we have
outstanding.
Ritesh Hegda.
Next is Ritesh. Yeah. Egde. Wonderful. Nice job. Great job, committee. Wonderful.
Last,
Nicely done. Last, but not the
at
least.
last of this event, but
Fun,
not
fun.
least, we would
The
like to
fun.
thank our all
fun.
the bones of this event called faculty members. So we have a
Okay,
pleasant
good.
video for them.
Wonderful. Good job.
Yeah, I invite all the faculty advisors, if they are present here, to turn on their cameras.
Oh, there we go. Nice job. Wow, impressive. Well done. Nice music. Dun, da, dun, dun, dun. That's Srihari. He's got his beard there. Suchitra. Iswala Prajita. Somasekar. Nitnesh, Nilesh. Thank you. Abrul. Rajat, thank you. Kunal, thank you. Thank you all. Fantastic job. Yay! Yay! Yay!
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you all,
Well
faculty.
done. Thank you, thank you.
I would like to invite some of the students, if they have words to speak, and faculty advisors, it would be nice to hear from you. You have been silently supporting your students of all chapters. I really would like to hear from you how you feel today. Let's take a screenshot, cameras on.
Yes, ma'am.
We need to see all our advisors who have been strongly supporting, standing behind each one of you.
Yes, just raise your hand and speak. Unmute your mic and speak. Whatever. Yes. Just say ho ho ha ha if you want.
See, I'm practicing it actually, what you made us to do. That oh, ho, ho. That one we are practicing. It's really
good.
Release our stress. So good evening, Sampada ma'am. And it's a wonderful experience. Actually, I was throughout the sessions yesterday and today. And some of the things what student future plans presented by different colleges also, there are learning for us. And really students are very active and they're thinking also in the right path. So happy to see that, sir. And it's a wonderful experience.
Thank you.
And thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Now, I would like to invite Miss Mayuri Kalmar to deliver a vote of thanks.
No, wait. There's few other faculty are waiting to jump up and down.
Take a back seat now.
Yes, sir. We are excited. Actually, we are very excited. Till the end, we are waiting for the award ceremony and all. How many students are got our certificates from our college? So very much happy now because we got 5 certificates. Really, yes, sir. Sampada madam also so much supportive. Because why? Because these are the certificates which are making more inspiration to the students. Really, we are telling so much, but these certificates making some more students has to come and join. And our this Iucee also we started last year, but we are not having that much awareness. But now we have much awareness, and students on their own they are coming and joining, doing the activity. Really very happy, sir. Krishna Vedelu sir, and I'm especially thanks for the Sampada madam, so much effort for the mailing us and giving the links and all. Thank you so much, ma'am. Really, how to express, I am not able to understand.
Thank you,
Thank
Saida.
sir.
Well done.
Thank you, sir.
I apologize for spamming your WhatsApp and mails. For next few days, I'll give you a break.
Yeah, ma'am. I take this opportunity to thank our faculty advisor.
Thank. Yes.
Yeah, ma'am.
Go ahead.
Yes, ma'am. I'm from Tyagaraja College of Engineering. And our faculty advisor is Saravana Parmal, sir. He's in step above guiding us. He's just giving us all the leadership skills we needed. He's just pushing us to move on, to give us the experience of the world. So we had some issues while creating websites and all, like registration forms. So he pushed us to go to the visit banks and have that experience. So live experience. He has the ability to do it within seconds, but he had pushed us to move on and go on, have the live experience. So he's just helping us also in life so that we can, after moving colleges, we can do that. We can do that personally for our life too. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Professor Sarvana.
Yes, ma'am, I also want to thank my professor. He's also here. I want to thank Parveen Aval as he's my professor as well as my mentor for the Iucee. Since Might is the only representative from the northern zones, but we did very well in this summit. Even ma'am has felt that we have had a great performance and great participation this time. Thank you, sir. Please keep us guiding.
We'll meet you, Parvinji, when we come. Sampada and I are coming to your neck of the
Next
woods.
week. Yeah.
Yes, we are eagerly waiting for. Yes, we are eagerly waiting to receive you and have the interaction
We'll do
so that our students we don't have.
We'll do
Yes.
ho ho ha 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 in the person.
Absolutely, sir. Ho ho ha ha ha. And I really appreciate like Jyoth has come out really well, and maybe many more to come.
Good.
Thank you.
Great job.
Ma'am, don't speak for Super Chat. Ma'am, please.
Ma'am, it's my turn to thank my mentor. Yes, ma'am. My faculty mentor is Shiksha sir, and we already spoken. He's a real inspiration. He helped me a lot in taking permissions or meeting another officials like principal in charge sir, etc. And he's the one who took care of me for these 2 months. He's my backbone. And not only for me, he's the backbone for our entire chapter of our VVIT. We thank you very much, sir. Keep supporting us. We love you, sir.
Thank you.
Anyone else?
Love to hear from more people. Faculty advisors, please share your feelings or.
Yes, Hari.
Yeah. Good evening, Professor Vedalaji, and good evening, Sampada ma'am. I'm Sandhya from KG Reddy. So happy to be part of this IUCAA after many years, as per my personality. And we are very younger, but with your messages, Sampada ma'am, I'm able to follow up my student chapter and able to get like all the office bearers of my chapter. And within half a day, even my chapter, the office bearers have done everything like a quick time. They have responded, and thank you very much, Sampada ma'am, for following us up and making us to be part of today's event. Thank you so much. Thank you, Professor Vedalaji.
Thank you, Sandhya.
So it is Soumya Priya, and faculty mentor guide is Sri Hari sir. And he has been a rock solid support continuously for our whole journey, sir. It's the thank you is a small word for him. And we really we are very glad and we are really grateful to have such a supportive mentor. He's such a strong backbone to us, sir.
Thank you, Sri Hari.
Thank you, Sri Hari, sir.
Okay,
Apart from thanking all the coordinators or faculty mentors, I would like to even thank my fellow mates of IUCE. Like, it was a full hustle and bustle since last 2 weeks. We had a 4 hours of duration calls also, and last minute changes and everything. That was a like, hustle and bustle complete.
I request all the faculty members to turn on their camera. I want to have a clear picture.
Yeah. Sure, everybody turn on your cameras.
Say cheese like Krishna says yoga. So I'm going with it.
Oh ho! Ha ha!
Oh ho and ha ha.
Oh ho ha
Saima
ha!
ma'am, Sandhya
Yes.
ma'am, turn on your cameras, please.
Oh ho ha ha!
Yes, great. One more picture.
Did you take a screenshot?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am, I have taken.
He got it.
Till
Done.
they're like turning on.
That's done. Oh, that's really.
Yeah, there is.
All right. Good
Varun
job.
wanted to say something?
Yes, ma'am. I
Varun?
want to thank Somasekhar sir for supporting us. He did a lot, sir. He granted us a lot of permissions from VVIT, which we had a little permissions before, and we participated in every event in our college too, sir. And he gave us permission from principal and our HODs and everyone. Thanks a lot, sir, for supporting us, and we will be with you, sir, forever. Thank you, sir.
Hello, ma'am. Good evening. I am thank you Professor Parag Paija and Aprajita Biswal from BSGC College. I am very thankful for them because they are always stand for Iucee with us. And I am very much thank you Sampada ma'am and Krishna Vedula sir.
Thank you,
very
Parag.
much, sir.
Thank you, Professor Parag Paija.
Thank you. We can now move to the
Final conclusion.
Mayuri, I think
1
you're
minute.
on.
Yes, ma'am, I'm here. Respected Chief Guest, Honorable Guest of Honor, alumni, and all the students present here. Good evening. We are grateful to our Chief Guest and the Guest of Honor for sparing their valuable time for us and gracing this function. I am Mayuri Kalmat from KLE Technological University. I am the team lead of the program team Iucee. I must mention our deep sense of appreciation for all the student chapters for showing up at this event. I would also like to express my gratitude to all the students that participated in this event, making it a massive success. I would like to thank all the known and unknown hands that contributed to the success of this program. I feel honored to propose this vote of thanks on the behalf of Iucee and on my own behalf. Once again, I would like to thank each one of you. I'm grateful for giving me this opportunity. With sincere feelings of gratitude, I would like to take your leave. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayuri.